What the duck is up, my friends? Good evening. Hello. Happy Sunday. Happy Monday, whatever it is for you. It is wonderful to have you here. Yes, indeed, I am late tonight. You are correct. I am a bit later than I had intended, Naga, but what else is new, you know? You all know what you're getting into here. You know how things go around here. Sarah and I were at her parents' place at my in-laws for dinner. It was a nice dinner. We got to visit with them and her brother, but just got out of there a little bit late. So, and I see that Eyelash Hippo here in the chat has discovered the cat command !cat or !royal, because that is our cat's name. This was a special request for a new command requested by Eyelash Hippo, and we can workshop the contents of that command a little bit. It was occurring to me that sometimes Royal likes to meow quite loud. She likes to scream about things, and so maybe I should put that something about that in the description as well, so that if she happens to be yowling, you know, we can trigger the cat command and people know what's up. I hope everybody is having an excellent weekend or an excellent start to their week, depending on who they are or where you are. And sorry, I'm just noticing we've got a fair bit of spam going on in the YouTube chat here. It looks like it may have stopped, and if that's the case, that's cool, but it looks like someone was sitting on their keyboard is what it looks like. Or maybe a cat was walking all over someone's keyboard. That's possible. Friends, tonight we've got a jaunty tune playing quite quietly. Tonight, I thought we would check out this game here. This game is called Ducks in Disguise. It is a simple hidden objects game. It's coming out on Steam tomorrow. The developer dropped a key in my inbox just today, and I was like, you know what? It looks kind of cute. They claim it's like a hand-drawn thing. It kind of reminds me of back when I was a kid, like the I Spy books or like the Where's Waldo books, except it's ducks. It's all ducks, rubber ducks. So I don't know, I just fired it up, haven't played it yet, but you know what, it looks cute. So I think we might play some of this tonight, but we will get to that presently in a little bit. In the meantime, who have we got certified first? In the Twitch chat, it looks to me like Sargon the Grape says old Sargon has tonight off, so y'all are stuck with me. Also first, yes, I believe you are certified first. Congratulations, Sargon. Unless there was someone else there before that I can't see. But I think I might have to start implementing the rule, like whoever I see first is actually certified first, because otherwise I have no way of knowing. Certified second tonight goes to one Bruce Buchner. Congratulations, Bruce. And certified third goes to none other than Otirub. Otirub, the famous backwards burrito. Otirub says, I don't have to wake up super early tomorrow. Nice. Speaking of yowling cats, did you hear that? We'll have to bring in Royal for a little cameo shortly. Over on YouTube. Hello, YouTube chat. Good to see you, gang. Certified first going to Eddie Made This ASMR. Eddie Made This ASMR. Congrats on certified first over there. Certified second going to Tranced1. Yo, what's good? Well, hopefully the ducks. We'll find out. And certified third going to Basketball. Basketball 5690. Congratulations on certified third. That rounds out our top 3 in each chat. It's good to see y'all. It's good to see y'all. I have left the door slightly open because if I don't, Royal will scream at the door. So if I mean, she might scream at the door anyway, or she might march inside the room here and scream directly at me. That happens too. So, but I figured it was better than having the door closed and having her scream at it. So if you hear a little bit of noise coming from over there, it's like Sarah in the kitchen, or maybe Royal playing with her toys, or whatever, you know. But hey, I hope you're all doing well. Hope you had chill weekends. We had a day full of food. We went to visit my parents this morning. We're lucky enough to live in the same town, same city as both sets of parents. So we went to visit my parents this morning, and they made brunch, which was very nice. And then we went to visit Sarah's parents tonight for dinner. And they made dinner, which was very nice. So we just got fed a bunch today, pretty much, and visited, which was good. Royal, however, is very upset because we weren't around much today, and so she was stuck inside pretty much all day, which, you know, as far as she's concerned, is absolute BS. She's used to being outside, but ever since that raccoon incident a few weeks back, we keep her inside when we're not around. So she is deeply affronted that we would not let her outside today. So if she seems a little spicier than normal, that's probably why. She has every right to be upset, but doesn't change the facts. And yeah, that was our day today. Yesterday, we had some neighbors who put on a bit of a block party, and we had some live music, and we went out and we socialized with the neighbors a bit around here. So that's always interesting because it's a lot of people that we, you know, sometimes see on the street and we wave at or like drive past them or whatever, just try and be neighborly, but we don't actually talk to them all that often. So it's always interesting to get to know your neighbors a little bit better, you know. We've got some good neighbors, some kindly folks. So that was kind of our weekend, and then lots of chores. You know how it is, lots of chores. Bruce wanted to know what time I was going to be getting going here, because Bruce was cooking. Well, Bruce, I hope you've made it back in time for this stream. Bruce also says, yo, I put up a new picture of my setup and level up. I have my SLR set up as my webcam. Nice. I'm sure that looks fantastic, because there's a big difference between having just a USB webcam versus like an SLR camera. It's that depth of field, you know. It's all about that. I'll have to go take a look on the Discord after the stream here. And just in case anybody wants to go join us over on the Discord and you're not already there, !Discord will get you there. Naga, wonderful to see you. Gorog, great to see you out. Dylan BBK, welcome. Sarina, hello. Tokyo, yeah, it was a pretty solid week. How about you? Tokyo says these streams are the best part of my Sunday. Well, Tokyo, we love having you here. You've been coming out since basically the beginning of time, so I'm glad for that. I'm glad you're still enjoying it. Naga with the 61 a month resub, just like that, on to the next year, 5 years and counting. And here's to 5 years and 1 month more, Naga. Speaking of being around since the beginning of time, also, since Naga is here, it's a proper stream, a real stream now. Naga, thank you again for being a part of this community for so dang long, and for kindly supporting. Welcome back to the Tater Tots. to Potato Pals. A shout out to Eyelash Hippo, once again, creator of our latest command, and also one of our very excellent moderators around here, keeping an eye on the chat, making sure you are all well behaved. I'm telling you, you do not want to get on Eyelash Hippo's bad side. Eyelash is ruthless, like if it comes down to it, so you do not mess with the hippo. Tappy Tap Tap, hello and welcome. Thanks for joining us for the party. Good to see you, Tappy Tap Tap, and thank you for the follow as well. A couple days back. Nice to have you here. Wonderful to see you. Also, Attractive. How are you? How are things down under today? This fine Monday for you. Tappy Tap Tap says, I am in Europe, so it's 5 a.m. for me. Ah, you woke up early just to come hang out with us? Hey, I don't want to deny or deprive anyone of sleep, so there's that. But on the other hand, I do appreciate you being here, Tappy Tap Tap. Thank you for getting up to come hang out with us. And I hope you're doing well. Creator, welcome on in. Good to see you. Rizu as well, welcome. Eyelash with the 30 stream streak. That is impressive. That's got to be up there right now. I know we had some people whose streaks were sadly ruined in the last couple weeks when I came back from my field work. Very sad, but congrats on maintaining that streak, Eyelash. Attractive says, I'm gonna lurk until I get home from work. Hope you're all doing good. Okay, enjoy your lurk. Safe travels home. Hopping over to YouTube, who else we got here? Shuba Duba, hello and welcome, Shuba Duba. Sean, good to see you, welcome. Yo, hi Jack, how you doing? Hi Jack says, I can't hardly make first anymore. Hope y'all are doing well. Sadly not first, but you know what, still near the top tonight, huh Jack? Still near the top. And then Wyatt, basically, like I said, looks like maybe Wyatt's cat just stepped all over Wyatt's keyboard. That's kind of what it looks like. But anyway, what's up, Wyatt? Eddie made this ASMR, says jerky. I'm not quite sure what that was in reference to. I do enjoy some good jerky, but Quiet Wolf, hey, good to see you. How you doing? Long time no see. What's going on, Quiet Wolf? Yakanono is hanging out in the YouTube chat. Wouldn't be a proper stream without Yakanono. It's nerd time. You know it. It's nerd time. Yakanono says, excited to see this Ducks game. Might be a good wind down game. By the way, loving Final Fantasy VII Rebirth. That game, as we discussed last time, I've heard is enormous. I recently heard the game director talking about how a lot of people reached a point of open world burnout in Final Fantasy VII Rebirth, and so the next one, which I forget what they're calling it, it's FF7 Re something. Anyway, I think they're trying to dial that back a little bit, but I'm glad that you're enjoying it all the same. I do believe it is quite a good game, having not played it myself. Yo, Crisley, thank you so much for the resub and welcome back for month number 25. That is worth tapping on a potato for, certainly. Tapping on many taters. I only have the one though. Crisley, how you doing? And thank you once again for the big ol' resub. Happy 2 years and 1 month in the sub club, in the Potato Pals. Good to see you back. Yakinono Royal. She's protesting. She always sounds so sad when she wants outside. It's like, Royal, it's okay. You're not suffering that much. I'm pretty sure you have all your toys and all your food and all your cozy sleeping spots and all the attention and all the nice things. Your litter box. Several options for beds, for water, your treats, everything. I think being inside is not the worst. Yakinono said the Twitch side of this has been slowly pieced together by you bringing up names. Oh, why is... Sorry, it's not showing up in the chat? It should be showing up in the chat. It looks like it's showing up in the chat. There's a ton of open world in FF7 Rebirth because I'm a completionist. It's hard for me to gauge what the experience of skipping side quests is. Yeah, my completionist tendencies are often my Achilles heel when I play open world games because I just get quite bogged down, or at least I can. Hey, look who it is. Sorry, Lionheart. You raided into the Royal Protest Hour. The cat is quite adamant that she ought to be outside right now. But Lionheart, it is wonderful to see you. Welcome on in, Lionheart and friends. Thank you so much for the raid, for joining us here. Lionheart, as many of you know, is a long-time member of this community and friend of the channel, and a fellow streamer here on Twitch. Lionheart streams all kinds of games, but lots of cozy games and stealth games as well. And please make sure you go follow Lionheart. I see that Eyelash already got that shout out up there. Go click that heart. Support another awesome streamer here. Welcome on in, everybody who came in with Lionheart. I see that Sarah has brought Royal, so you've showed up just in time for some Royal cuddles. Do you want to bring her on over here, dear? Or do you want me to grab her? Okay, I'll grab her. Hello, Royal Highness. Hello, Her Highness. Her Royal Highness. Yes, Miss. Yes, dear. Oh, come here, dear. Oh, come here, dear. Royal says hello. Kiss the baby. Here's the baby. She's so cute. She's just the happiest little girl. Even when she's desperate to get outside, she's still happy to be picked up and cuddled. She'll just purr. Purr, purr, purr. Oh, she's such a sweet purr box, isn't she? She's such a cutie. She's a little lovely baby, aren't you, dear? Yes, you are. But she does still want outside. Give you guys a little more royal purr therapy, though, first. I really do need to make this a channel points reward. Now, I probably would make the reward just recorded purrs, because I feel like it'd be rude to go pick her up and wake her up just to come purr for you if she's sleeping somewhere, you know? Yes, dear. What's up? What's up? But the live purrs are fantastic. Well, Royal says hello. Royal says hello. She says hello to Lionheart's little ones. Or little one, I should say. Blinking Firefly, enjoy the kitty purrs. Enjoy the kitty purrs. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that. Sorry, I only caught the second part of that message. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm sorry for you losing your baby. Your kitty. That's always so tough. But hopefully some royal purrs maybe make it a little bit better. A little bit better. Look at that. Eyelash splashing out the big points again. Eyelash requesting a royal purrs points reward. Yeah, we can do that. She's a very pretty kitty, and we are so lucky. We're so lucky that she chose us. The cat distribution system doing its thing. She said, I am moving in. You are my people. I live here now. She's so purry. I know. She's such a beauty. She's so pretty. She's so happy. She's just content. She's content. I could just do the whole stream like this. She will start to squiggle eventually. Won't you, dear? Won't you, dear? But right now she's happy to just hang out. Alright, Eyelash, I'm sure we can do this for you. In fact, if we're all really quiet, I could use an excerpt from this moment. If we just, let's be real quiet. Let's get some royal purrs. She wants down now. Here you go, dear. There you go, dear. Thank you for humoring me. Thank you for visiting your adoring fans. We will see if that, I'll check that section of the stream. In fact, if someone wants to clip that, maybe I can just take the sound straight from that clip. But we'll see if it's good enough. If it's gonna do the trick. I mean, she purrs a lot, so getting some good purr sounds out of her is not that tricky. But we shall see. She is a rag doll. She is a rag doll. Yeah, she is evidently, at least, a purebred rag doll. As many of you know, we adopted her recently. She rehomed herself from a neighbor to us. So I don't actually have any paperwork for her. I haven't asked the neighbor about that, but I believe they bought her from like a breeder, so they probably do have some paperwork for her. But doesn't really matter to me, truth be told. She's a cutie. That's what kind of kitty she is. But yes, she is a ragdoll. So once again, Lionheart, thank you so much for coming on in with your gang. Who all came out with that raid? Tuska 122, welcome. Geo Taffer, hello, welcome. Hatchikins, welcome on in. Thank you all so much for joining us here. If it's your first time here, I hope you have already made yourself comfy, cozy. My name's Nick. I'm the ASMR nerd. I do nerdy ASMR stuff. It often involves lots of yapping and playing some video games. That's pretty common. But please, yes, make yourselves right at home. Creator, you got exactly what you wanted, didn't you? You got exactly what you wanted. You were playing some Baldur's Gate 3 over on Lionheart's stream. That is excellent. That's most excellent. We need to play some more of that over here. In fact, I think I promised M. Loudon like ever ago that we would. I should probably do that. Yo, Tappy Tap Tap, thank you so much for the subscription. I really appreciate that. And welcome on into... Oh, that's slightly loud. Welcome on into the Potato Pals, the Sub Club, the Spud Buds, the Tater Tots. You now have access to all our fine potato-based emotes, as well as all the silly emotes of my dumb face, and the emote of Royal, which is definitely a premium. Actually, you had access to that already. I think anyone who's following has access to that emote. But anyway, certainly the potato-based ones, as well as ad-free viewing, and you're helping to support this channel and this community. So thank you for your kindness. Tap, tap, tap. I appreciate it. And welcome. Welcome. Blinken, you want to see the shirt? Absolutely. Absolutely. Y'all might be able to guess where this shirt comes from. This is from fine purveyors of quality t-shirts, quality graphic tees, among other articles of quality clothing. Into the AM, regular channel sponsor, Into the AM. They are not sponsoring this stream, mind you, but they did send me this t-shirt, and I think it's pretty badass. It's got a big, cool dragon. You did, in fact, see dragon wings. Absolutely. Absolutely. Yeah, it's one of my favorite ones they've sent over recently, in recent times. Alright, scrolling back here. Yo, I feel like that bonk was completely unwarranted. What was that bonk for? I don't think that was necessary. What's that? Hey, Creator, thank you so much for the resub. Welcome back, Creator. Month number 20. I appreciate it, Creator. Thank you for your continued kind support and patronage of this community. And also, thank you for subscribing with Prime. If any of you are hanging out with some Amazon Prime sub and you haven't had a chance to use your Twitch Prime sub, it's an awesome way to support streamers that you enjoy watching, and a fantastic way to get some fun benefits as well, like the potato-based emotes and the ad-free viewing. Yo, what was that? I'm pretty sure I just heard another raid. I'm pretty sure. Hey, it's DJ Kid Gorgeous. Welcome, DJ Kid Gorgeous. Thank you so much for coming on by with you and your gang. It's great to see you. What were you guys spinning tonight? Pump up the levels. DJ Kid Gorgeous bringing the vibes. Another longtime member of this community. Another awesome streamer here. Oh no. The scamps are raiding now. Get down. Hide your kids. Hide your wife. Did you bring the scamps? DJ Kid? Did you bring the scamps? No, that was OT Rub. OT Rub counter-raided with the scamp army. Please, friends, go follow DJ Kid Gorgeous. Support another awesome member of this community for chill vibes and chill beats. Yeah, what were you guys spinning tonight? What were you guys doing? Thank you again for coming on by. And just in case there's anyone that just came in with that raid who is new here, welcome, welcome. I'm Nick, and it's wonderful to have you here. We're chilling. We're just big chilling right now. So, nice to have you chilling with us. At some point here tonight, we're going to play some Ducks in Disguise, which is a hidden object game with rubber ducks. But for now, we just chilling. Did I swore? I don't know. What did I say? What did I say? What did I do? I don't even know what I did. I think I missed some people saying hello earlier, and far be it from me to miss anybody saying hello. I think I said hi to Rizu. Otirub said I just finished The Dark Forest, the second book in the Three Body Problem series. I know that they made like a Netflix show about that a while back. Beyond that, I know nothing. I've not read the books. Are the books good? Tappy Tap Tap says, my cat Blossom is sitting on my lap and purring. Oh, please give Blossom some scritches for us. Please give Blossom some pets. Tokyo said, had another great date with the same girl I mentioned last time. We're planning on going to an aquarium this week. Ah, that sounds really nice. That's a great way to spend some time with somebody you're getting to know. I'm glad it's going so well. Thank you for the update, Tokyo. And we will expect to hear next week how your aquarium date goes. Leon says 5 p.m. Monday in New Zealand. We got 5 a.m. in Europe, 5 p.m. in New Zealand. Leon, great to have you with us. And then we had that Lionheart raid. And then we had the kitty. Galileo, hey, Galileo says, hey Nick, hope you're doing great. I was recently a father for the second time. Dang, Galileo, congrats on kid number 2. That's huge. So your stream is an awesome company for me while the 2-month-old daughter refuses to sleep at night. Hey, I hope we can help you maintain a bit of your sanity. I hope we can help you feel a bit less lonely when you're on your late night vigils, and maybe chill out a little bit. Congratulations, Galileo, and also best of luck with kid number 2. Oh dear. Gracie, wonderful to see Gracie. Gracie B. ASMR, longtime member of this community, a fellow ASMR creator. You can find her under Gracie B. ASMR on YouTube, and also a moderator, keeping an eye on the chat, making sure y'all are well behaved. Ocular Mirror, thank you for the follow. Ocular Mirror, welcome. Welcome to the stream. Hey Maria, good to see you. Maria Clara hanging out with us in the chat. Maria, I will ask you again. I think that maybe you fell asleep or had to leave the last couple times, but I don't think we've had a chance to sing you happy birthday yet. And I feel bad about that. Because I know it was your birthday like maybe 2 weeks ago now. Let us know, or let me know, if you would like some happy birthday. I feel like, I think we missed that the last couple times. Pretty sure we did. Pretty sure we did. But Maria, I hope you're doing great. Wonderful to have you here. Blinken, once again, my condolences for your loss. It's like, it's just the worst. It's like a big hole, I know. And I just hope that, you know, with time, that those good memories with your little furry friend will be what remain. You know, that's usually how it goes. The sadness fades and the good memories remain. Mad Paw, whoa, hold on, like Mad Paw, like Mad Cat, like we going way back, Mad Paw? Are we? Are you like for real? Mad Paw says, "Hey Nick, I saw you on. Figured I'd stop by and drop a prime. Hope you've been well. We go way back, yo. You see this potato? You see this potato? I'm still rocking your potato, my friend, from ages ago. From ages ago. Mad Paw, it is so good to see you. How you doing? Thank you so much for dropping in, for dropping that. It's still here. It's still holding up. It's still squishing. Y'all, Mad Paw is a long time, long ago, regular around these parts. It's been a dang long time. So it's wonderful to see you, Mad Paw. How have you been? How's life? What you doing these days? And thank you so much for the Prime sub. I very much appreciate that. Welcome back to the sub club. I'm gonna tap on this tater for you because you surely deserve it. You surely deserve it. Maria says, I'm totally in the mood for a quick happy birthday song. You'll make me really happy. Okay, good. Alright, we better do this then before Maria has to disappear or fall asleep, and or before I forget. So, all together now, let's wish Maria Clara a very happy, somewhat belated birthday. Okay, here we go. 3, 2, 1. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, very late, Maria Clara. Happy birthday to you. And many more. Thanks all for joining in, for supporting me on that one. It'd be really awkward if I was out here singing happy birthday all by myself each time. But I know you're all singing there with me. I know you are. I hope it was a good one, Maria. I do. I hope it was a chill one and you got to do something you wanted. That was kind of loud. I'm gonna just, one sec. I'm just gonna pull this door closed a little bit because when Royal came in earlier, the door was opened wide. So I'm just gonna push it closed. And Royal can push it open again if she wants. If she wants. Caesar says, hello, I can't sleep. My house almost burned down because the store exploded. I'm okay, no one was hurt, but it was scary. Holy cow, yes, that would get the adrenaline pumping. I'm sorry to hear about that, Caesar, but I hope that we can help you. Just, you know, breathe deep. Everything's okay. I'm very glad to hear no one was hurt, but that is scary. I'm glad you're okay, though. Welcome on in. Welcome on in. I don't think that was anything breaking, Blinken. I think that was just Sarah dropping a measuring spoon or something. It didn't, I don't think it broke. I'm pretty sure. I'm still way behind in the chat. Thank you, by the way, Eyelash, for throwing the slow mode message up and letting everyone know that we will get back to our unslow moded chat once I get caught up. But of course, I am 1,000 miles behind because that is how I roll. But it does help me get caught up, so thank you all for your patience while we have the slow mode on. I'm scrolling, I'm just getting caught up. That's right, Eyelash. I'm glad you did redeem it, because otherwise, you know, I might get to it in several years. She has some very, very cozy purrs. How long did she stay in my arms like that? Well, creator, you saw that she was starting to get a little antsy towards the end there, so, but she will pretty happily hang out in your arms for quite a while. I've never really tested the upper limits, I have to say. Handsome dashing princess, wonderful to see you. Welcome on in. Welcome on in. Aw, Blinken, you've got a kitty live stream on the background. That is very sweet. Oh, Lionheart, you also had a cat rehome themselves to you. Lionheart says, I've had that happen. In the end, we were moving away, and I asked the neighbor if she could come with us, because she always ran away from them and spent time at our place. I was 13 back then. They said yes, and we loved her for many more years. That is so sweet. Sometimes the cats just choose where they want to be, and we are very lucky, you know, very blessed that Royal wants to be here. We are very lucky. Thank you for deleting the clanker. I appreciate that, moderators. I'm glad you enjoy the high quality ASMR yapping, Blanket. I'll put that on my resume. High quality yapping. Scrolling. Neebsy, hello and welcome, Neebsy. Hello and welcome. Still scrolling. Maria Clara has requested an alluring hair flip. And who am I to say no? I should actually go. Oh my gosh, we've got tons of channel points requests here that I've been ignoring. I've absolutely been ignoring. You see, Madpaw, nothing really changes around here. Nothing really changes. It's basically the same as it was 5 years ago. Madpaw said, doing great, being back here is kind of surreal. Very nostalgic. Well, it will also be nostalgic, the fact that it takes me, you know, an hour to get caught up on the chat. So, just like the old days, right? Just like the old days. It never changes. DJ Kid Gorgeous said, I gotta sneak off to the kitchen. It's after 1 a.m. Eastern and stream through lunch and dinner. Get yourself some food. Fuel yourself up, DJ Kid. Thank you again for the raid. Thank you again for bringing your awesome community on over here to hang out with us and make this place even more awesome with your presence. Once again, friends, please go support, go follow, go enjoy DJ Kid Gorgeous. And DJ Kid, have a wonderful night. And we'll see you next time. All right. Let's do the alluring hair flip. It's time. This is actually the second alluring hair flip we've had in the last 2 streams, which, you know, it had been a while, so I appreciate it though. Let's do it. All right, here we go. We gotta go. 3, 2, 1. Wow. Just gotta hold on, but it didn't quite go as far as I needed it to. There we go. Okay, gotta come all the way around. We gotta go. Blue steel. Or handsome Squidward. Take your pick. Okay, and now we're gonna go back the other way. Okay, here we go. 3, 2, 1. Bow. Thank you for the request. And I hope it was sufficiently alluring. That's so we always aim to please around here. We always aim to please. Oh, did you eyelash? I must have missed that. My apologies. I will take a look after the stream. Because, yes, we were discussing things, plans. Thank you, Steel Echo. Thank you. Just get me on that Herbal Essences payroll, right? That's what I'm saying. Lionheart, thank you for the blood sugar check as well. We are looking okay here, I think. Okay here. Yeah. 6.9. Nice. Nice. Wait, what? What? Wait, what? Wait, what? What? You can do that? Anonymous is gifting to all live followers? What? You can do that? What? I've never seen that ever before. What? Yo, I don't know who Anonymous is. But wow. Now that's something I've never seen before. And that is ridiculously generous. That is ridiculously generous. Holy smokes, y'all. I'm kind of speechless. Anonymous. Whoever you are. Wherever you are. Genuinely. Heartfelt thanks. Heartfelt thanks from me and from everybody here in the chat, I am sure. Because everybody here now, literally everybody that was following, has a subscription to the channel, which means you get access to all our potato-based emotes. It means you get ad-free viewing here for the next month, and you get, I think, faster channel points. I don't know, but the point is, enjoy your subscription benefits so kindly gifted to you by a mysterious benefactor, an unknown gifter. That's intense. Holy cow. Dang. Spam your taters, gang. Spam those taters. Okay, so you know how this goes. Now I have to go through the chat and read out every single one of you who was gifted a sub. So we are never going to get caught up in the chat, just so you know. Just so you know. Also, YouTube chat, thank you for being so patient. I promise I'll get to you guys shortly. An anonymous gifter has given subs to Jaya J, to Rizu, to Steel Neko, to A Cranky Pirate, to Demon Sacrifice, to Silver Rainbow, pardon me, to, I don't, Papi's Kokuji, we'll go with, to Iceberg Pimpson, to Bipolar Sleet, to Techie Not, to Neebsy, to Clarbus, to Two Fresh Lemons, to Zombies Were People Too, to H2O Mia, to Katrina 26RG, to Blackface HP, sorry, Black Ace, my mistake, that's Black Ace, just so you know, to Kalgov, to The Aftermath 18, to Ilk, to Malef, to Sean D313, to Shadow Eyes 13. Sorry, sometimes the line breaks are very awkward in my chat and it's kind of hard to parse the name. To Prometheus 164, to Blinking Firefly, to That's Roxanne, to Palmer, the Loot Gobbler, to Ace Trainer Wannabe, to Low Main, to Diener94, to Tamarinda, to No Skills 90, to Galileo 90, to Lionheart, to Awaken Wiki, to William K. Mullen, to Leon D53, pardon me, to Giacomo, to Supa Andretti, to Goop Bite, it's a good name, Goop Bite, to Too Confident, to NFT Chaos, to Thuy, to Benedetto Marcello, and to Brendo65, to Spear Dusk, to Honey Blossom ASMR, to Sirena1655, and to Freddy 9127. Wow. Wow. Holy cow. Blinking Firefly. You know what? I don't think we have a heart-shaped potato emoji, but you know what? We should. That's a really good idea. That is a really good idea. Why don't we? Why don't we have a heart-tato? I'm putting that on the list. Putting that on the list of heart-tato. We've got several different kinds of lumpy potatoes, but not a heart-tato yet, but that's a really good idea. Wow, friends. That was a lot of people. I hope y'all enjoy your subscription benefits. Like I said, extremely generously gifted to you by a mysterious individual, a shadowy figure. But it's okay because they're a benevolent shadowy figure. A benevolent shadowy figure. Holy smokes. Yeah, I've never seen that before. I did not know that was a thing you could do. Unbelievable. That is truly, truly unbelievable and deeply, deeply generous. I am flabbergasted. I am flabbergasted. My gast is flabbered. Can't you see? Maybe I shouldn't. Maybe that's not appropriate for this stream. They will forever be known as the benefactor, the mysterious benefactor. That's right, Bruce. The mysterious benefactor. Benevolent, shadowy figures are the best of both worlds, mysterious and kind. And like, kindness is badass, mysterious is badass. So, you know. But yeah, I truly don't think I'm ever gonna get caught up on the chat now. I think I might be behind forever. Dawn's Eternal Light, by the way, great to see you. Welcome. Yes, I knew that was coming. I welcomed the bonk, okay? It was worth it. It was worth it. Glad you're enjoying the books, Otirab. You know, Blinking Firefly, the diabetes can be a real pain sometimes, but you get into the groove, you learn to manage it. So, it's not so bad. Day to day, generally. But thank you. Okay. Alright, I'm gonna actually try and power through a bit of the chat here. I'm just cruising. We had all the happy birthday wishes very kindly from Maria Clara there. Nikoma is here. Nikoma, welcome. Or Nikoma, if you prefer, which I believe is the intended pronunciation. But as you know, that's not how I read it initially. And so you will forever be Nikoma to me, in my heart. But if it ever gets on your nerves, do let me know. Anyway, wonderful to see Nikoma here. Our resident trash panda. Hope you're doing well, Nikoma. Nikoma says, I have big news. I'm back to being a full-time artist and I'm going to be streaming again. Nice. But I will be doing night streams as I am a nocturnal raccoon. Well, shout out to Nakoma Raccoon. Go follow our dear friend Nakoma Raccoon, who is not only a longtime member of this community, but also a streamer here on Twitch, and the creator of many of our beloved emotes here on the channel as well, in addition to other kinds of art that some people have enjoyed here on the channel over the years. So if y'all are looking for any fantastic character art or emotes or anything like that, please go see if Nakoma has a slot available. Maybe she does, maybe she doesn't, I don't know. But certainly worth having chat if our commissions are open. And go hit that follow and support another awesome member of this community here on this platform. Maria said, thank you so much for the affection and the birthday song, guys. I've been celebrating my birthday with you for a few years, and when Nick sings, I finally feel that my birthday is complete. Aw, Maria. Well, I'm glad we could complete your birthday for you, finally. I turned 27, and I hope to celebrate another 27 with you all. Dang, where are we going to be in 27 years? We can be old, but that's okay. That's okay. It's good to grow old together, right? And now it is a sexy ASMR stream. Is that because I did the hair flip? I think that's because I did the hair flip. I mean, it wasn't already still let go. It wasn't already. There was a random follow in there somewhere. That was, oh, tippy tap tap. Following after subscribing. A bold move. A bold move. Also, Mizo, thank you for the resub at the end of all that. Mizo with the 46th-month resub. Mizo said, don't know why this is popping up one stream late, but sure, why not? Oh, okay, well, thank you last stream for the resub then. Just got back from a convention in NorCal and had a great time. Now I eat with stream. Glad you had a wonderful convention, and I've had it do that too, where the resub message doesn't always pop up right away, but it gives you the option the next time you go to the stream. So goodness gracious me. And then there was the sub bomb, which I'm gonna scroll through here because we went through all the names. I hope y'all are enjoying your subscriptions, friends. That was unbelievable. That was a beautiful collection of spitting taters, y'all. What a show in the chat. Bruce says everyone's doorbell rings, and when they go outside, there's a tater on their doorstep. Turns into a mystery thriller story. And then somehow there has to be a murder, so someone gets murdered. And then this person becomes known as the potato killer. And then I'm probably like a suspect, but it's okay because I'm on stream, so I have a good alibi. Everyone knows it couldn't be me. So then, who was the potato killer? We really do need a potato heart emote, Blinken. That was a brilliant idea, truly. How many emotes on the list right now? Well, we've got 5 that Nakoma is putting together for us, and then we've got the one that you and I discussed, eyelash, and now we've got the heart tato. There are some others that have not made it to the short list yet, but there's, I don't know. Well, here, let me tell you how many. This is emote ideas. How long is the emote idea list? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Some of these are so dumb. I'd say we've got another 10 or so, aside from the ones that we've discussed. So, but I think a heart tato should make the short list for sure. For sure. Clarbus with the beard combing request. We can definitely do that. That's right, as Nakoma says, 7 now with the heart and the butt. The 2 most important things, really. Heart, the hiney. Artractive, welcome back. Welcome back. The great subbing of 2026. We called it the subbining. The subbining. Lionheart, I did not realize that. I did not realize, but I appreciate that you know you firsthand can experience or have experienced how it can impact people's lives, and so thank you for helping look after me here on the stream. Yo, what's up, Arda? Good to see you. Welcome on in. Yes, the sub bomb has left a massive crater in the chat. Please do use your spuds wisely. Marbo, welcome. Alright, Lionheart, well, I'll make sure we get to the duck game before it gets too much later, because I don't want you to have to stick around if you gotta sleep or anything, right? So, there is a duck game, in theory. It's hanging out in the background. Ducks. What the ducks? Before we get to that, I've got to jump over to the very patient YouTube chat. YouTube gang, thank you so much for your patience while I got through the massive sub bomb over on Twitch. Fire Goals, good to see you. As usual, Fire Goals are checking out tonight's beer, which we will get to. You're right, Royal does have a little toasted face. She's like a little toasted marshmallow. Yakinono said, I wonder if some of the burnout, talking about open world games and Final Fantasy VII Rebirth, comes from knowing there's a third game where it follows the first two, and your gear and materia and builds will not carry over. That could very well be the case, yeah. That's true. It's sort of unique in that regard, isn't it? Phase Beast. I'm sorry it got me so long to say hello. Phase Beast. Always wonderful to see. Phase Beast says, late but here. Hello, ASMR chiseled jawline. Nerd. That jawline, eh? How you doing tonight, Phase Beast? Yakinono says, I just realized Let's Find Out ASMR was also sponsored by Into the AM. Let's Find Out, the absolutely goated ASMR artist. Also, great choice with the Into the AM sponsor. Chris, welcome. The stream's been going great. We will get to some ducks soon, but the ducks are waiting in the background. They're waiting for their moment. Yo, Yakinono, can we give you an old birthday song? I'd be happy to sing you happy birthday if you would like. Triforce Boss, welcome. Yo, I'm sorry, it was probably like half an hour ago you said that, but Triforce Boss says, I was in Washington last week. Oh, welcome to the PNW. I hope you had a good time. Hope there wasn't too much fire smoke, nor too much rain, because we've had a bit of both lately. Dirk Lamming, welcome. Hope you're having a great morning in the Netherlands. Thanks for tuning in. Eduardo says, I still use your Thief Gold playlist, as well as your Skyrim walking videos to fall asleep to. Thanks for all you do. I've lost family members over the past few years. My sincere condolences. And your videos help me sleep. Eduardo, I hope they continue to help you sleep for as long as you need them, or they help you. And I hope they will into the future. You know, whatever I put out in the future. Thief, Skyrim, or otherwise. What's going on here? Kitsu Nara, thank you for the follow over on Twitch. And Dirk Lamming with the super chat. Thank you so much for the €6 super chat, Dirk. Dirk says, your Skyrim videos and your Assassin's Creed tour videos are my favorite. I hope you get that silver YouTube plaque soon. Thank you, Dirk. I appreciate that very much. I feel like one day it's just going to happen. One day I'll take a look at the numbers and I'll be like, oh, it finally happened. We will just get there one day. Spontaneously, perhaps. I believe. Dirk, thank you so much. That was really kind of you. Speaking of Assassin's Creed videos, I really want to get out a Black Flag remake wandering video. So hopefully in the next couple weeks. I wanted to have it out like a week or two ago. Life. But hopefully soon. Because that game's beautiful. Pablo, hello. And Pablo, that's a very nice looking keyboard you've got next to your name, and a very nice emote that you're using in the YouTube chat there. Thank you so much for being a channel member, Pablo. And welcome. Cerebral Tap, welcome on in. Tyler, hello. Yo, what's up, Liam? What's up? Saga of Blitz says I need to start buying bread maintenance stuff. I think you mean beard, but you know, gotta maintain that bread as well. Gotta maintain the beard and the bread. Saga of Blitz, I will tell you, if you're looking for a good beard oil that's not full of all kinds of weird stuff, that's just pure and good quality, the Honest Amish. Look up Honest Amish Pure Beard Oil. I recently switched to it, well, like maybe a month ago, because I was looking for a beard oil that didn't have a lot of like scented essential oils in it, because it turns out that scented essential oils are actually bad for cats. And if you, like me, like to nuzzle up against your kitty cat, sometimes that oil can transfer to their fur, and then they lick their fur, and then they ingest it, and it can ultimately build up toxins in their liver over a long period of time. A little bit of exposure is not going to hurt, but over a long period of time, it can cause liver damage in cats. And so I discovered this. And so the Honest Amish Pure Beard Oil uses cat-safe oils like avocado oil, jojoba oil, a bunch of others actually, but none of them are like scented essential oils. And it's been making my beard feel fantastic. Totally not sponsored. I just happened to start using it in the last month or two, and it's really good. It doesn't take much, honestly, to get my beard nice and soft. So shout out to Honest Amish Pure Beard Oil. Yep. I hope that maybe helps you, Saga of Blitz. Dirk, you enjoy Black Flag video? I promise we will have one. I'm going to put that promise out there because it'll force me to do it sooner rather than later. We will get it out there. Popping back quickly into Twitch chat. Talking about the great subbing, the sub bomb of 2026. Lionheart says Marmbo is one of my thiefsy taffin besties. Welcome in, Marmbo. Wonderful to have some real taffers here. Sleep is for suckers. You might be in the wrong place then, but it's okay if you want to stay awake for the whole thing too. Blinken says, I choose to believe that Nick talks like this to everyone all the time. I just go to the store, I'm like, hello, yes. I'd like to purchase 300 grams of the smoked ham over there. And they're like, I'm sorry, you're gonna have to speak up, sir. The smoked ham. The smoked ham. Lionheart, thank you for the shout out and the vote of confidence. Yes, that is true, Lionheart. That is true. Yeah. Also not good for birds. That's right. Those essential oils are bad. Especially, yeah, birds are especially sensitive to diffused oils. That's right. Yo, what's up, Limit 77? I think I know what's happening here. That's how I buy all my potatoes. That's right. I'd like to buy this big bag of potatoes. this very large potato sack. And they're like, "Are you okay?" But yes, please, this bag of potatoes, if you would be so kind. Saga Blitz, you know what? It's nice to have a nicely groomed beard. It feels good, you know, it feels good. Hope you're doing well as well, Saga Blitz. Alright, friends, you know what? Pardon me. I've hit the bottom of chat. I'm pretty sure I've hit the bottom of chat. Just in time to get clocked by limit. I got a big piece of hair on my right shoulder. It's actually my left shoulder. I'll have you know. As always, good to see you, Limit. Blinken, do I use a beard oil? Yes, I was just, I don't know, maybe you had to step away, but I was talking about the Honest Amish beard oil. Honest Amish Pure is the one that I've been using lately, and I find it very nice. I find it very nice. Ooh, nice, Nakoma. Sometimes it's nice to indulge. Enjoy your cheeseburger. Also, y'all are free. Y'all are free. Enjoy the freedom. You are no longer shackled to the slow mode. Oh, loose hair. Oh, you're talking about this hair. Is that what you're talking about? This is on my right side, and that is a royal hair. That is from one kitty cat. That's what that is. The bottom of chat? What? We can do that here. That's a lot of booties you got there. That is an impressive collection of butts. I have to say, that is a very impressive collection of butts. Yes, Royal has these very long wispy hairs. If you look at her, especially in the sunlight, she has this like halo of long wispy hairs that stick out further than the rest of her fur. You touched a butt. You touched a butt. Eyelash really does collect butts. Uh-oh. Marmbo, do you collect butts as well? Well, I don't want to give away anything, but I'm going to give away something, which is that we might have our very own butt emote at some point in the hopefully not too distant future. It's been a long time coming. It's about time. It's about dang time. So, soon, friends. Everyone needs a good butt collection. Now, I think I have another couple of points redeems here. I have a random Pokemon card for Dawn's Eternal Light. Dawn's Eternal Light, you have been so patient. So let's do this for you. Thank you for waiting. I believe we have 3 more cards from this pack that we have not revealed yet. This is the Evolving Skies pack that we've been slowly revealing over many a stream. And we have these 3 cards left. So let's see which one we're gonna do. I feel like, what do you think? I feel like this one wants to be pulled. It's kind of sticking out a little more. Let's see what we got. Oh, so shiny. A Galarian Articuno. Oh, that's awesome. Articuno's such a cool Pokemon. That's a pretty card. That's a pretty card. I have no idea if that's like a decent pull or not. I know it's not like a super fancy pull, but it is really shiny. I like it. It's got Cruel Charge. When you play this Pokemon from your hand onto your bench during your turn, you may attach up to 2 psychic energy cards from your hand to this Pokemon. And it's got Psy Laser, which is pretty much the coolest name for a move ever. Psy Laser. Yeah, it's very pretty. Yeah, Articuno is such a cool Pokemon. Galarian Articuno is pretty bad ass. Bad ass. Bad butt. Sorry. Eyelash is gonna smack me for that. Says here, if I can read it. Oh my god. Y'all know I'm getting old because I gotta do this to read this card. Known as Articuno, this Pokemon fires beams that can immobilize opponents as if they have been frozen solid. Frozen solid. There we go. There we go. Good pull. Dawn's Eternal Light. Good pull. So pretty. I love how the hollow almost looks like Northern Lights. It's kind of got like an aurora-like vibe to it. Major Manders or Madge Manders, thank you for the follow. Welcome. Welcome. Swolnick asks, what is your favorite Assassin's Creed game, and is Shadows any good? I think my favorite Assassin's Creed game is AC Origins. I know a lot of people would find that controversial, but I actually like the AC games when they're big open world RPGs. But I really enjoy Origins. It is probably the AC game I have the most hours into. But I also just really like Ancient Egypt, so that definitely is part of it. Shadows is... I like Shadows. I have to get back to it, but I enjoyed what I played, yeah. Yo, what's up, Japes? Good to see you. NFT Chaos requested some keyboard sounds quite some time ago, so let's get some keyboard sounds going. Let's get them going. We've got a very clicky board here today. Oh, and I did the beard combing for Clarvis already. Alright, there we go. There we go. We have here the 8-bit do, or 8-bit dough. Apparently 8-bit do is the official pronunciation. I think it sounds dumb. I think 8-bit dough sounds like Nintendo, so I kind of prefer that. But anyway, the 8-bit do, a Retro M keyboard. The Retro M. And it's got some heckin' clicky switches on it. Some heckin' clickers. These are the Kale Box White V2 switches. And they are so freaking click. Nikoma says that card, that Articuno we just pulled, is worth 50 Canadian dollars. You kidding? Dang. Dang. That was a good pull after all. That's awesome. I had no idea. I don't know. Like, do I sell it? Do I keep it because it's shiny and pretty? Maybe I'll keep it. Blinken says, you guys, why do we not see hollow designs on things as much anymore? They used to be on everything in the 90s. I agree. Bring back holographic stuff. Just everything. Everything holographic. Right, Bruce? I'm glad somebody out there agrees that Origins just hits different. Madge Manders. How should I pronounce your name? Is that Major Manders? Is that Madge Manders? Just want Manders? Yes, indeed. Those are keyboards behind me. A whole wall of them. This is only a small fraction of my collection, I must say. Well, not small. This may be half. Also, what's this? What's this? Gia ASMR. Gia ASMR and friends, thank you so much for the raid. Welcome on in. You arrived just as I was motioning to the keyboard wall behind me. Gia ASMR, thank you so much for coming on in. Thank you for bringing your community on over here to visit us. I appreciate it very much. I hope you had a wonderful stream. What's up, Canadian Nomad? Wonderful to have you here. Friends, if you're not already following Gia ASMR, please go hit that heart. Go support another awesome creator on Twitch and go enjoy some quality tingles. Wonderful to have you in, Gia and friends. Thank you so much for joining us. If it is your first time here, let me welcome you in. My name is Nick. I'm the ASMR nerd. We do nerdy ASMR stuff around here, which, as it turns out, involves a lot of yapping, me talking. It involves keyboards and keyboard sounds on occasion, and it involves some gaming, typically. Tonight, shortly, we are going to be playing Ducks in Disguise, a hidden object game where we hunt for rubber duckies. We have not played it yet, though. We will get to it shortly. How was your stream, Gia? Stream has been fantastic so far tonight, thank you. We big chillin'. Got some wonderful folks here, and we're having a good time. And I hope you had a wonderful stream too. What did you guys get up to tonight? Some triggers, some chatting. Thoric, welcome. Yes, you've made it in time for ducks and beer, because you know what, friends, we're at that part of the stream, the part where we're going to pour out the stream beer. So I'm gonna go grab that from the fridge, and sorry, I gotta find that. There we go. And we will pour that out for some nice fizzy pouring sounds in just a moment. In just a moment. Heckin' clickers. That's right, Marbo. Heckin' clickers. Nicoma says, keep that card safe and hold on to it for like 3-ish years, and that's a sweet 100 buckies. Maybe it's worth it. Maybe I should. Madge Manders says, love it. The first one you said. That's Madge Manders. But if I say Major Manders, you'll answer. Okay, well, it's not Major Manders, so I won't say Major Manders. But maybe I'll just say Manders, since you say that's okay. Manders if it's easier. Alright, Manders it shall be. Welcome, Manders. Had a nice cozy stream, Gia. Wonderful. And like I said, friends, please do go follow. Please go support another awesome creator here. Alright, gang. I have reached the bottom of chat in both chats. Although I see we have one more channel points request that we're gonna do here. Actually, two. We have a blood sugar check from Nicoma, and we have a pet, the Eevee and Pikachu request, or Pikachu, from creator. Creator, do you want to get some pets? Your sleepy Pikachu, or adorable Eevee over here? The choice is yours. And while you consider that, I'm gonna check my blood sugar. 6.2. It did go up a little high after dinner, but it's looking all right now, relatively stable. So that's good to see. Thank you, Nicoma, for taking care of your streamer. Pikachu, you betcha, creator. You betcha. That's right, some good sugar. Alright, let's take Sleepy here. Such a heckin' chonker. Oh, he's so sleepy. So cute. Just looks so content. It's like head scritches. Pikachu looks like he's really enjoying that. Little scritches behind the ears, little scritches on the head. Our palms, thank you. I should say most of these keyboards are ones that I have either reviewed on the YouTube channel or built in a keyboard build video over the years. So if you want to see them up close, pretty much all of them are featured on my YouTube channel at some point or another. Yeah, almost all of them. Probably every single one up there, actually. Yep. He's so cute. Muscle. I don't know. I don't know. I didn't look it up. I was just taking people's word for it. But you know what? 25 cents or $50. It's still a cool card. It looks awesome. Little sleepy boy. That's right. Little sleepy boy. He's a good boy. He's a good boy. Our Palm says, yeah, I've watched most. I imagine I've been watching, I think, since the Pokemon Yellow Repair days. Well, then you are as OG as it gets. Practically. Practically, our Palms. And I appreciate that. Thank you for being here for like a decade. It's a dang long time. Or more than a decade at this point. It's true, creator. I better put Pikachu back before Royal sees me petting Pikachu. Alright. Here you go, Pikachu. You got some pets. You got some pets. There we go. Very cute. Alright. That's right, Mosselith. It's a pretty card. It's a very pretty card. Manders asks if you've been to the Pokemon Fossil Museum. I have not. Where is the Pokemon Fossil Museum? I kind of want to go, but where is it? Our Palm says, I feel like this repair style ASMR videos aren't as popular as they should be. I really like them. I appreciate that, Our Palms. I have not done one in a long time, but one of my favorite ones that I've done in more recent times was the one where I restored this keyboard right here, the venerable IBM Model M. I thought that was a fun one. Pokemon Fossil Museum is in Chicago. If I ever make it to Chicago, I'll have to check it out. I've never been to Chicago, but certainly I would go to the Pokemon Fossil Museum if I did go. If I did go. Evie just sitting there. Oh, it's okay, Evie. We'll give you some pets next time. Next time. Mosselith says, I think the first video I saw of yours was a Pokemon card sorting one. Yeah, those are going way back. A few years after it came out. I mean, that's still pretty OG. I'm pretty sure I put out those Pokemon card sorting videos in like 2013, maybe 2014. So it was anywhere in that vicinity. That's pretty OG. Well, I don't know that I'm going to get to Chicago before April 2027. Is it going to move around? Like it will be a moving exhibit? Or Bruce says, I've definitely discovered some tech repair and build videos that were ASMR, but I'm sure the creator was not aware they were ASMR, which honestly can sometimes be some of the best ASMR. Like unintentional repair videos that have a good ASMR quality. Love that stuff. Mosselith says, if you go to the Field Museum, you also need to visit Sue, one of the most complete and largest T-Rex fossils ever found. I have heard of Sue before, and I would love to be able to see Sue in, I was going to say in the flesh, in the bone. It's all good, Nicoma. No, it's all good. I appreciate that. Oh, is the exhibit originally from Japan? Okay, that kind of makes sense. Maybe it'll come out somewhere on the West Coast. Maybe so. I did not are attractive. I did not. I probably should have. I assume it's too late to do so. I assume it's too late. Don't get me back on. Don't get me back on this, attractive. I can't do this. I can't have that in my life right now. But now that you say it, I'm like, oh, but maybe I should have. Maybe I should have. All right, friends, I'm going to go get tonight's stream beer. I will be right back. In the meantime, I'm going to let you enjoy some jaunty music from Ducks in Disguise. Hopefully you can hear it a little bit. Here, let me turn it up slightly. It's kind of fun. There you go. And I will be back in just a couple of minutes with the beer. BRB, friends. Now that's a lot of fire. That's quite a bit of fire. I suppose I should have. Oh, that's. What is that? Looks like credits. Looks like maybe this was developed by a Turkish team, perhaps. Alright, let's just turn the music down slightly. Alright. Alright. Okay, what did I miss here? Moslith says they've been releasing a lot for the 30th. I could see them adding more stock online at some point. Okay, alright. Because you're making me want it. Especially if it's got some good old school art in it. I've not looked at any like spoiler lists or anything, so. Sargon with the preemptive Blastoise squad as usual. Then Dylan comes in to burn the chat down. Attractive says, I'm not sure when you guys do pre-orders for cards, but this is like the biggest set in years, so I thought I definitely want at least an ETB for my collection. Hopefully you'll be able to pick up one if you still collect. I don't like formally collect anything, any cards, but every once in a while I get bitten by the bug, and I'm like, especially the nostalgia gets me every time. Throwback stuff gets me every time. Naga coming in with the flames. Attractive with the burning potatoes. Hey, since literally every single one of you is now subscribed, y'all can use that the flaming tato, the fire tato, as much as you want. As much as you want. Nicola joining the Blastoise squad. Very nice. Moslith says, honestly, I could see it being less sought after in comparison to like Prismatic or Ascended if they do the pull rates the same way Celebrations was. Yeah, Celebrations had pretty miserable pull rates. Okay? At least that's what it seemed like to me. But again, I don't follow this stuff, so they felt pretty bad. I haven't seen a lot of hype around the chase cards in it, and the pre-orders were active for a while on the day they started, so hopefully that means Pokemon is staving off bots and also releasing a ton of product for the 30th. Fingers crossed. Thank you for the rain, by the way, Serena. Ooh, yikes, attractive. That's rough. Oh man, Moslith. Okay, well now I have to try and get my hands on some of these cards. Now I have to. Attractive, I did see the Umbreon and Espeon because you mentioned them last stream, and I did go take a look. Those are the only ones I've seen. But yes, they are beautiful. They're gorgeous. Tonight, friends, tonight's beer of the stream is a nice light one. Again, it's summertime. I wanted something light and summery. Tonight, I have I'm Still Standing Mango Ale from Souk Oceanside Brewery, S-O-B. Souk Oceanside Brewery is, as the name suggests, from Souk, which is a small community a little ways west of Greater Victoria. And Souk Oceanside Brewery has some really tasty brews. This one sounds nice and light because it is only 3.5%. This is what they call a very sessionable beer. You could drink a fair bit of this without feeling it too much. That's why it's called I'm Still Standing, I presume. On the back here it says, meet the mature sister to our ever-popular Patio Lanterns Apricot Ale. While Patio Lanterns is the life of the party, always ready to turn up the volume, I'm Still Standing is her steady counterpart, smooth, balanced, and a perfectly sessionable 3.5%. Bursting with juicy mango character and a crisp, refreshing finish. Because great nights should leave you still standing. That's true. It's much healthier that way. As you can see on the back here, it's pretty light in every way. Light on the malt color, light on the malt roastiness, pale malts, and light on the IBUs, so not very bitter. Sounds great. Sounds like a refreshing beverage. We'll see how mango-y it actually is. Dang it, you guys. I just realized I forgot to bring up my beer glass. We can't have that. I can't pour the beer if I don't have a glass. I will be right back, friends. One moment, please. You fool. How could I let this happen? Got the beer, not the glass. I'll be right back. Realized I muted the system sound, not my microphone. So you guys got to enjoy some nice squeaky door ASMR. It's too late, Lionheart. It's too late. You missed your chance. Yo, Anth, how you doing? Welcome, welcome. Our attractive Royal had her loud time earlier. She had her screaming. And she had her cameo on stream. We did have some cat cuddles and purrs, and I'm sorry you weren't here to witness it. She is currently sleeping on the stairs. I petted her as I walked by. But she's kind of dozy right now, so I don't really want to wake her. But she might wake up in a bit and come in to cause a ruckus. Sorry, you're attractive. We'll try and get you some royal snuggles before the end of the stream. Can you imagine? I just walk off screen and then suddenly just hears like just let one rip. Nope, not today. Not today, friends. All right. So let's crack this open, shall we? There we go. Don't wake the baby. She's happy. She is. She seems to be pretty happy right now. So, all right. Let's adjust the microphone so you get the best possible sounding pour. A nice crisp pour. She was singing for you guys earlier. She was singing, and then she was purring. Such a cutie. Lionheart says the first thing I heard when dropping in on a raid was Royal's vocals. She was singing just for you and your viewers, Lionheart. Okay, here we go, friends. Let's pour it out. Oh, it smells mango-y. I can smell that already. Very good, very good. It pours this beautiful, kind of hazy, juicy, and there's a royal hair attached to my finger, and a very rapidly receding head there. Just a little bit left around the edge. Fizzed right away. Oh, that smells really juicy. I wonder they must fruit this. They must add juice because it smells really mango-y. Hopefully it's not too sweet like a Radler. Kind of smells very, very juicy. But we will find out. We will find out. All right. Cheers, friends. Cheers to... What are we toasting tonight? Cheers to... I mean, I always want to toast Royal because she's really cute. But cheers to all our fur babies and all your feather babies and scale babies and all the pets out there, past and present. They are too pure for this world. Cheers to the pets. Filmer, when's the next unboxing vid? Cheers to the next unboxing vid. Cheers, Filmer. I don't have about an unboxing vid planned right now, although I do have I guess technically I do have them recorded that I've been meaning to get out for literally months. A keyboard review. So that'll probably be the next one whenever I finally actually get it edited and published. But I would like to do a Lego video. I've got a Lego Eevee that I want to build. Just kind of an unboxing, sort of. That's what I've got planned currently, anyway. Oh, did you guys hear that? Look who's here. Royal. Come here, baby. Your little paw comes through the door. There she is. She came just to see you are attractive. Come here, dear. Come here, dear. Come here, love. Oh, come here, baby. Look at that. Look at that. Ask and ye shall receive. She heard us talking about her. She did. Oh, she looks a little sleepy. Are you sleepy, dear? Are you sleeping? Are you having a good sleep? Look at how long her whiskers are. She's got long whiskers. She's got long whiskers. Yes, she does. Oh, what a perfect little floof. What a perfect little toasted marshmallow. What a sweet baby. Yeah. I know the lights are really bright. She doesn't like to look into the camera because the lights are quite bright. So, she's not avoiding eye contact because she doesn't like you guys. She just... Holy cow, that's a great kitty, says Jive Monkey. She is. She's just the best. She's just a little angel. She's such a cutie. She got the cute little toasted face. Little toasted ears and a little white blaze on her nose. She's such a cutie. Yeah. It was very cute. You guys couldn't see it off camera. She like put her little paw in around the door and like she pulled it open, then shoved her little face in. She's like, I'm here. I'm here. Oh no, your fur baby was bad this week and caught a birdie. Poor birdie. Poor birdie. Royal has done that once or twice. She tried to gift us a birdie once, but the birdie was still alive and flew away. And then she successfully gifted us a birdie once, and I feel bad for that birdie. But she has not attempted to do so since. So, such a cutie. Such a cutie. Gumby Bout Dat Liff asks, do you order craft beer online or is there a store? So we have a lot of liquor stores here. We have privately owned ones, and we also have ones run by the province, like the provincial government. They all sell craft beer. So we have lots of places to buy craft beer here. You can order online. There's also a lot of online stores, but I just go to the liquor store and buy it off the shelf. Does she live up to the ragdoll name? Yes, she loves to just let her fluffy belly hang out. She loves to flop around and let her fluffy belly hang out. She's leveling up her hunting skill. She is. She's a mighty little hunter. She goes after little lizards in the backyard too. Little lizards. Yeah. All right, little dear. You want down? She's happy to just hang out here right now. She's happy to just hang out. Such a sweet baby. I know, they're such pretty blues. Just pretty pale blues. Depends on the lighting as well. If if you're outside and you've got the sky, the blue sky, her eyes look so blue. Yes, I'm in Canada, Blinken. I'm in British Columbia, BC. Yeah. I know I should get a baby carrier, just like swaddle her on my front, and she can just hang out with us all stream long. Baby. Oh, she gave me licks. Sweetheart. Thank you, dear. Like your arm needs cleaning. Your arm needs cleaning. Cutie. What a sweetie. Little kisses. Thank you, baby. Thank you, baby. Yeah. Okay, I'm going to put you over here in your cat tree. Okay, you going to hang out here? You going to hang out? Nope. She says, nuh-uh. I'm going. Okay. Here we go, dear. Alright, thank you for the visit. I'll see you later. She is such a cutie. What a little sweetie. Yeah, she's adorable. It's official. She's one good kitty. Oh, Blinken. You could always collect some up and just keep some, have a little, just a little, I don't know, I don't think that's so weird, just to keep a little bit of fur. And you can always go and just, pet it. Nice, Nakoma, enjoy that burger. Enjoy that burger. Nice creator. I also have a couple Mega Block sets. I have that Skyrim Mega Block set and the Witcher 3 Mega Block set. I want to build all of those because they all look awesome. They all look awesome. Yes, here, let me see if I can find a picture of her living up to the ragdoll name. Let me see. But she surely can be Flopsy. I mean, this is not like the most Flopsy that she can be, but this was her on the bed the other night. Just belly up. Just flopping. I know that the exposure's not great. She looks like just a giant white blob, but she's just sleeping. I can probably find another one. let's see. Pardon me. There we go. That's a very good one. She just belly up, full belly up. She's flopped. Just flopped. Just a white poof. Here we can adjust this a little bit so you can hopefully see a little better. There. What a cutie. What a cutie. What a flop. That's right, life's good. She's just so blissed out. She's like, I sleep. Hecky cutie. Okay, alright. Perfectly flopped, perfectly floofed. That's right. Oh, Royal. Now she's gonna sing the song of her people for us. Royal, come on, dear. It's okay. You should come sleep on your cat tree. Can you not pet her when she's like that? Just want to bury my face in the fluff. But then you have all of the cat hair in your mouth, so. Exactly, attractive, exactly. Okay. Okie doke. Okie doke. I promised some ducks. We've had some very cute cat, but no ducks yet. So let's get to this ducking game. Alright, this game is called Ducks in Disguise. I know very little about this game. It appeared in my inbox today. I'm pretty sure the key was sent by the development team. It's a very small dev team by the looks of it. I looked to see if they had any other games, and the other game that showed up on Steam from these guys, the developer is called Dino More Games. Royal. Dino More Games, and the other game that they have here is Kamikaze Strike FPV Drone. Which is like a drone warfare simulator. So this looks like a real out of left field for them, but you know what? It looks pretty charming. It is described as Ducks in Disguise is a cozy hand-drawn hidden object game where you find hundreds of hidden rubber ducks in intricate 2D illustrations and collect them in your personal scrapbook. And you know what? I was like, that sounds pretty good. My expectations are modest for this game, let me say. Modest. But it also looks really cozy and charming. So shout out to Dino More Games for sending over the Steam key. And I thought it would just be fun to check out with all of you tonight. So let's take a look here. Time for cute duckies. That's right. Let's hit play. Let's see. 1 second, friends. Royal's up to something. I'm not sure what. 1 second. I'll be right back. It's fine. She just found a box and was just jumping in and out of the box, I think. I'm pretty sure that's what was happening. So I just threw her catnip toy at her and now she's just busy getting high. So, you know. Royal commentary. Royal could be a content creator. Royal could be a content creator. She could be internet famous. Royal, what are you doing? I don't know what she's up to. Are you okay, dude? She is just absolutely wired right now. Royal. It's okay, dear. Come on, dear. You're a little like... She is a problem tonight. She is very cute. She has awoken and now chaos shall commence. That is exactly what has happened. That's precisely what has happened. It's Zoomy time. She would absolutely have Insta followers. She would too. Zoom o'clock. She's always so loud that I jump thinking it's her cat. Okay, let me pick her up again and bring her over here. She's gonna bite your ankles. She's never done that yet. She's not done that yet. She's not that bitey. Hey you. Hey you. What you getting up to? You're causing such a ruckus out here. You're causing such a ruckus. Come on. Come on, dummy. Oh, come here, baby. Oh, come here, baby. Oh. You're going to derail the whole stream. You gotta check out Ducks in Disguise. She's like, no, you gotta hang out with me. She wants to talk with chat. She does. Hey, dear. Hello, baby. Yes. As long as she's getting attention, she's a happy kitty. She is extra needy today. Encore kitty time. That's right, Crocagator. Yakinono says, I passed out for a bit. It was very mellow. Came to and Royal was being discussed. We ended up using a bell collar to alert birds from being prey. That's what we should do. We should really get her a bell collar. Because it's no fun when the bird is half live. It's true. I mean, or dead. You don't really want them dead either. Royal. Royal has also gifted us some live mice before, which she dropped in the house. That was a fun time. Yes. You are blessed. Blessed by the royal birds. Yes, you. Yes, you. Bolos, hello. Bolos, welcome. She got such rumbles. She is so happy now that we're paying attention to her again. She's like, I must be the center of attention at all times. That's the trick. At all times. And then everything's good. My favorite type of raid is a royal raid. Royal and all her viewers have come in, y'all. Thank you for the raid, Royal. Let's get a shout out for Royal in the chat. Make sure you hit the heart and you follow her. Awesome content creator. The vibrate feature is activated, indeed. That's right. This is how she earns her rent. That's right. Lionheart says her rumbly purrs remind me of our boy kitties, except hers seem a little louder. She's a very happy baby. She is not afraid to let you know what she's feeling, whether it's happy or sad or annoyed. Yeah, what you looking at, dear? Your kitty isn't much of a cuddler or a purr machine. Oh, cutie though. Please follow Royal on her socials. That's right. Wow. Okay, dear. Why don't you just hang out over here? That's what this is for. This spot's okay. No. Alright. Okay. Whatever you say. I'll leave the door open though, so that if you need attention, you can just come right on in. Alright. Okay, let's go find some ducks here, friends. Let's go find some ducks. Yo, Derpalord, what's up? Her purrs are calming my nervous system. We're gonna get that Royal Purr channel points redeem going here soon. She's such a pretty baby. She's so cute. Alright, ducks. Okay. Alright, so we've got quite a few scenes here. It looks like 24 different scenes. So the scenes start off black and white is what it looks like. I think as you find the ducks, the scene gets colored in, maybe? Let's start with scene 1 and see what we find. Oh, there's a timer? I don't want a timer. Can I just pause the timer? Oh, I see. It doesn't. Oh, you totally can't just pause the timer and find ducks. Okay, I don't want you to timer, so we're just gonna find ducks. So it looks like we've got 22 ducks to find here. Wait, no. 1 out of 22 ducks and quack quack 1 out of 24. What does that mean? I don't know. But yeah, apparently these are all hand drawn. I like this art style. It's very cute. Here's a duck. Quack. Here's a duck. Here's a duck. So many different ducks. Okay, I guess these are levels. We're on level 1 of 24. Quack, quack, okay. Oh, there's one there. What is information? What does this mean? What does this mean? 45 seconds? Target the duck? What does this mean? This is the most cryptic thing I've ever seen. What does it mean? I don't know. Wait, what? Oh gosh, now the pause button. How do I make the timer stop? Okay, whatever. I don't care. Oh, maybe after a certain point you can click this. The bar fills, you can click it. And then it'll show you ducks, maybe? I'm not quite sure, but it doesn't matter. I'm just going to ignore the timer. And we're just going to click ducks. So many ducks. They're everywhere. Alright. Oh, there's one. There's a duck. There's a duck. Who puts an alarm clock on their toilet paper roll? Seriously, who? There's one. There's one. Oh, we got them all. Hey, and when you find them all, the picture gets its full color. Quack, indeed. Quack, indeed. There's so many different kinds of ducks. Yo, what's up, bearded Kajit? I've got royal hair in my mouth. Yeah. There. I love these kinds of games so much, says Blinken. I used to have books where you find objects and animals hidden in beautiful art. Yes. When I was a kid, I Spy books were very popular. They were like these beautiful photographed kind of sets, dioramas almost, that you look for objects in. And then the Where's Waldo books were also very popular. Yeah, hidden object games are always kind of fun. And the twist of this one is that they're all just ducks, pretty much. Plot twist, snipe the duck. Yeah, y'all remember Duck Hunt? Yeah, Bruce, I think you might be right. It could be saying that the ducks can be angled any of those ways. Mosselith, I think you're correct. Still Nico says, my beautiful face is blocking the bottom of the picture. Well, you'll just have to take my word for it that there's ducks down there. Alright. Let's go to the next level. Someone who spends too much time on the toilet maybe keeps the... Yeah, fair enough. That's fair. How am I finding them all? Well, in fairness, it's bigger on my screen probably. Okay, we've got a royal duck here. Like not royal, but you know, royalty. So we got a little duck here. We've got one right here, and right here, and here, and there, and there. So many ducks. We got a little blacksmith duck here. Got one there. We got one here. We got a duck on this shield. That's fun. We got a duck here. And here. And here. Popping out of the boots. And here. And you can't see over here, but here I can hide my beautiful face for a second. Just for you guys, alright? There we go. We got a ducky here, and here, and there, and here, and a tiny little one peeking out back here. Oh, that was it. I feel like I'm a duck hunting pro. You know what I do wish though? I wish it would give me a moment to like actually appreciate the art once the color comes in, because it just kind of pops up this quack thing, and then we kind of have to move to the next level. Unless if we hit home, maybe we can go look at a completed one. No, let's just do it again. I just want to appreciate the colored version of the art. Is there like a... Is there any sort of... duck journal? I should point out this game is actually not out officially yet. It comes out tomorrow. So it's possible that there will be patches or another, you know, additional stuff. It said something about unlock your ducks in your duck journal, right? But I don't see a duck journal here. So it's possible that there are some features that have not yet been implemented yet. Anyway. We're down in the cellars. I'll bring my face back for now. And then I'll hide it again when you'll need to see. You'll need to see the duckies. Oh, a ghost ducky. Look at a ghost duck. That's adorable. The I Spy books scared you, Eyelash? Oh, I thought they were so cute. I just liked them. I don't know, I just thought they were very like, yeah, kind of idealized. I guess I know what you mean, but I kind of like that look. Kitty hair in the mouth is good luck. Thank you, Royal, for the good luck. Oh, that's right, Lionheart. Yes, I have actually seen those on Steam as well. There are like, it's got like 100 cats or whatever, which are like cat search games like that. That's true. We should maybe check out some of those. Yo, Rick Grimes, good to see you, my friend. Rick, how you been? What you been up to? How you been doing? Blinking, you were scared by the I Spy books too? Maybe it's just me that enjoyed them, I don't know. Oh yeah, the Richard Scary books, Serena. Yes, I remember those ones for sure. Yeah, it is too bad they don't let us admire the finished piece. That's a bit of a missed opportunity. So many ducks. Because the art is really cozy. I like it a lot. It's got this very tidy look to it, you know? It's very clean, but very detailed as well. Back there. I'll have my face again so that we can look behind my head. We have a few more. Oh, there's one. There's one here. Two more. Where could they be? Oh, one on the stairs. Last one, y'all. Do you see one more duck? Aha, there it is. Got it. Enjoy the art. You have like 1 second. Okay. Blinken says, I love how the duck might appear at any angle. It does give it a bit more challenge. Yeah. Isn't it cute, Naga? Right, Lionheart. Cats in France and others. Well, we might have to check those out sometime because they sound quite charming. Bruce says, kudos to the artist. All the elements in this image are readable with just line work. It's true. That's got to be tricky. Oh, look how dense this is. I really love the density. But again, it's still clean, right? It's still clean. Definitely kudos to the artist. Every single one, a little quack. Just a little quack. This one inside the gramophone. This is just full of like clocks and knickknacks. Maybe it's like an antique shop or a cluttered attic. I'm not quite sure. Got one hiding behind this lamp or whatever it is. This one here in the clock, the face of the clock. One up here in the painting. One up here. This looks like a a goose, not a duck. Alright, oh, here's one looking the other way. Derpalord says, I'm finally back from Moldova and back to work today. Yo, how was your trip, Derpalord? How was your trip? Total of over 5,000 kilometers driven over the course of 70 hours, spread out over a week. That's a lot of driving. That's a lot of driving. Dang. But did you have a good time? Did you see a lot? Alright, fair enough, Eyelash. Good to know I'm normal and you're the weird one. The potions look fun to draw, says Nikoma. Maybe there were potions in the other one I didn't see. Empoleon is the closest emote I have to a duck. You know, it's in the neighborhood. It's in the neighborhood, Sargon. I agree, Steel Neko. They could totally turn this into an adult coloring book. Yes, this definitely has the line work for a coloring book. Okay, let's hide my face again. And get a few more. We got a ducky here. Got a ducky there. Nice. There you go. That's a fun one. I just want to look at the picture a little longer, you know. Hey Libby, welcome back. Thanks for waking up just to say hi. And back to sleep, fair enough. Well, sleep well, Libby. Thanks for stopping in. And we'll see you next time. Have a good rest. Rick Grimes says, I've been really well, thank you. Been working a lot. Got a new job at the start of the month. Nice, nice. Hopefully you're enjoying what you're doing. And streaming here and there. Yo, can we get a shout out for Rick Grimes, y'all? Long time member of this community. What you been streaming, Rick? What you been streaming? Red herring in the form of a goose. Just a red goose. Thank you, Steel Neko, for helping point out the duckies. Bolos. Oh man. Tacoma says Cleo has commenced her zoomies and knocking things off my desk, running over my laptop. Very good, very good. Thank you for shouting out Rick Grimes, y'all. You want to support an awesome member of this community, all around great dude, been around for ages here. Go hit that heart. I'm sure Rick's streams are pretty rad too. What you been streaming, Rick? Livy, congrats on the job offer. Are you gonna take it, you think? Yo, over on YouTube, Pearls are my best friend. Pearls has just woke up for a few, just wanted to get my ASMR Nerd Weekly treat. Pearls, I appreciate you stopping in. I'm sorry that we've interrupted your sleep, but I do hope that you can get back to sleep soon and have a good, restful sleep. But thank you for stopping in to say hi, Pearls. I hope you're having a good weekend. Or good end to your weekend, start to your week. Alright, let's move on to the next one. Alright, we got a very stylish hat over here. Some crutches, I guess. What is this? What? Is this a stage? Is this for like hanging people? What is going on over here? Is it a gallows? I'm gonna say it's a stage or something. I don't know. Upside down duck. Oh, this one hiding down here and here and here. We got a little one in this marionette's hand. We got like a cowboy duck or something over here. I'll hide my face. We got some more ducks here and here. We're missing 3 ducks. Where are the 3 remaining ducks? Oh, it's backstage. That makes sense. That makes sense. Blinken says this place would bother me as a kid. Marionettes creep me out. You know what? That's fair. Marionettes are a bit creepy. Okay, we're missing 3 more are they? Oh, here's just a ducky tail. That's a tricky one. Look at that. That's very tricky. Oh, here's one. Behind the book stand. The books. Oh, yeah. Hey, there we go. Thanks for your help, gang. Derpalord said, had a lot of fun, saw a bunch of cool stuff. In the capital of Moldova, I met 3 local guys who I immediately clicked with. We got drunk as hell. One of them said, hey, we're going back to my place for a joint. You want to join? And as a result, I had a great night. Sometimes those serendipitous meetings are the best. That's rad. It's unfortunate that I very likely won't see those guys again for years, but we connected on WhatsApp and invited them to Estonia. Hey, you never know, right? Maybe they'll come on for a visit. Come on over. Or maybe you guys will meet up somewhere totally different sometime. That's great. Rick Grimes says, I've been streaming a lot of variety. I did the new Black Flag and Halo recently. I've heard that Halo remaster, remake, whatever you want to call it, is pretty good. Did you enjoy it, Rick? A lot of Marvel Rivals, Jackbox, and did some old school Spider-Man games for the countdown to the new movie this week. Excellent. I was watching Hot Ones. It was the Hot Ones with Tom Holland and John Bernthal. And it was very good. Those guys have amazing chemistry. Alright. I could move my camera to the top corner, but then it's covering up other stuff. I'll just leave it where it is. I don't mind hiding it every once in a while. It's okay. It's okay. Let's do the next level. I mean, I could do a relaxing stroll in the new Halo, Livy. I could be convinced. Or you want like the OG Halo? Because that would be Halo CE. Okay, now we've got like a tree village. That's cool. Oh, this one's got a little star. These duckies are quite evasive. Some of them are tricky. Okay, any more over here? Oh, there's one. Oh, there's one. I think this is one. Ooh, that's a tricky one. Look at that. That's a tricky ducky. One in the compass, one on the easel. Alright. Just a few more over here. There's one. There's one. There's one in a magnifying glass. How meta. There's one. 2 more somewhere. Oh, there's one in the tree. Where's our last duck? Y'all, where's our last duck? Right, Lincoln? This looks amazing. There it is. I got you. Nice. Oh, that's such a cool piece of art. I love that. Bruce says, I got a kick out of the story Tom Holland told about John Bernthal trying to go full method acting. I know it. One of the comments I saw on that was like, I love the idea that John Bernthal is just like, just seconds away from a total crash out, like at any time. It's like, all right, screw it. Yeah, that was funny. Nice line art. Fair enough. I have a soft spot for the Tobey Maguire Spider-Mans because that's like what I grew up with. So, but that's totally fair. Let's all go live in Ducky Treehouse, y'all. What kind of rubber ducks are in your daughter's collection, Lionheart? Alright. If it was gonna be any Halo, it would definitely be 3 or Reach. Okay, this is a very ignorant question, but did Halo 3 and Reach ever come out on PC? Because I feel like maybe they didn't. but I could be wrong. Oh, I guess they came out in the Master Chief Collection, right? Well, I don't know about Reach, but Halo 3 must have come out in the MCC. I would think. This is like a kitchen. Look, all these delicious things going on in here. Oh, there's one. There's another. There's one up there. Up there. Right there. Is that one? Pfft, that's tricky. That's very sneaky. Very sneaky. Yeah, same. That's why I went back to rewatch recently, and one thing just led to the next, and I watched them all. Okay, I will say I have not watched the Tobey Maguire Spider-Mans for a very long time. Do they still hold up? They still hold up? Bolo says I refuse to watch a Spider-Man movie without Tobey in it. He will always be your Peter Parker. Blinken says there's a bakery in my town called the Groovy Duck, and they have a shelf of rubber duckies with all kinds of different designs. That's pretty fun. I think it was when Sarah and I were in Spain. Sorry, I'm missing. Here, let me hide my face here. In Barcelona, we here's one. We came across a store that was like just rubber ducks. Like that was their whole thing. Okay, we're missing one duck. Help me out here, y'all. Where's the missing duck? Where is that ducky? Here, ducky, 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 ducky. Where's the ducky? I feel like, no, it's not hiding up here in the garlic. Oh, center potato bin. Oh, good spot, good spot. That was a tricky one. Good job stealing that go. Got some sharp eyes there. Lionheart says the most recent ducks I gave her was a box of a lot of little ones with a bunch of accessories you can put them on. That is adorable. And sunglasses, that's very cute. They're all in the MCC. Okay, that's good to know, Livy. Yeah, I bet you it takes up like a bajillion gigabytes with all those games. She also has a ton of teeny plastic ducks that are glow in the dark. We joked about ticky-tacking them up the walls in a trail. That'd be cute. Yeah, Kanono says I'm so tired of the Marvel movies. The Tobey Maguire Spider-Mans definitely hold up. Sam Raimi rules. I never really stayed on top of the whole Marvel, the MCU, I must admit. So I'm probably not as burnt out on that stuff as many, but I definitely hear that. I never played that game, Lionheart, from the Tobey Maguire era, a Spider-Man game on Xbox. Never played it. Creator says Toby's still best Spider-Man. Derp Lord, what? Now, I guess I always had this sort of draw to rubber ducks. I mean, like, live your dream. Get yourself some rubber ducks if you don't. Alright, oh, Thoric also, good sharp eyes, Thoric. And Derblord and everyone who saw it there. Alright, let's do the next one here. We got sexy rubber ducks before GTA 6. Sexy armless rubber ducks. we got here? We're in an art studio here, clearly. There's a ducky. There's a ducky. And another one. So many duckies. We are 3 duckies away. Oh, make that 2 duckies away. This one's going quick. Oh, and I see them both. They're both behind my big head. Got a ducky. Is a little sun in the sky in this painting. Very cute. And down here. Oh, that was quick. That was an easy one. Look at that. Thorek. Alright, I gotta get up early, so I'm heading out. Fair enough, Thorek. You have yourself a good one. Thank you for joining us for the duck search. Have a great week. Have a restful sleep, or as restful a sleep as you can with the time you have. And we'll see you next time. Take care, Thorek. Good night. Good night. Rick Grimes says, I think the Tobey Maguire Spider-Man movies still hold up. He was my favorite live-action version, but my all-time favorite Spider-Man is from the animated series from 1994. Fair enough. I grew up watching a lot of Spider-Man cartoons, but I could not even tell you what series they were from. They're probably like the classics, I guess. But I don't know when those were originally aired. Bolo says it's like Transformers after they made so many movies I gave up. Totally fair. Holo Clips, how you doing? How you doing, Holo Clips? Thanks for joining us. Wait, Ryan Gosling is gonna be Ghost Rider? I mean, and Nick Cage. How can you fill those boots? Interesting. I should watch that Lionheart. I've heard it was quite good for that reason and others, but Rubber Ducky, you're the one. You make bad time so much fun. Rubber Ducky, you're the one for me. Yeah, I never played the Tobey Maguire era Spider-Man tie-in games. Good night, Nakoma. Nakoma says, okay, sleep time for me. My eyes are trying to close while watching the game. Good night, guys. Lurk until I drift to dreamland. Sleep well, Nakoma. Sleep well. Have a good night, and we will see you next time as well. Thanks for being here. Boston Buck. This game is called Ducks in Disguise. That's what it was called, right? Ducks in Disguise, yeah. It's coming out on Steam tomorrow. It's a little hidden object game with ducks, rubber ducks. It's got a real good vibe. Oh, hey, we were talking about dinosaur skeletons earlier, and Sue the Tyrannosaurus. All right, let's see what we can find. We've got some very small duckies in this one. Look at how tiny they are. Look how tiny. That's tricky. Such small duckies. That's a big ducky. There we go. Yeah, Kanano says, I also kind of feel that they foster cultural complacency, talking about the MCU movies, because they constantly show humanity winning against some black and white bad guy entity. You're kind of right. I never really considered that, but you're right, actually. Something a little more nuanced would be kind of cool. I kind of see what you're saying, though, Yakanono, actually. Where are the other duckies? There's one. Sorry Sargon says, I'm still tickled that Tobey Maguire and Andrew Garfield Spider-Man movies got retroactively added to the MCU. Seeing all three Spider-Men on screen together is one of the best things they ever did. I should really watch that. I think that'd be a lot of fun. I don't know why I haven't. The things we get before GTA 6. Oh man. Boston Buck says, I like all the Marvel movies, but they lost me. What was that? What was that for? I like all the Marvel movies, but they lost me on the TV shows. I really only watched Loki and WandaVision. I watched, we watched The Punisher. Actually, I thought The Punisher was pretty good. That series. Sarah watched Jessica Jones. I think she liked that well enough. Bruce says, as a programmer and technical professional in general, a rubber duck is one of the most valuable things I can have on my desk. Tell me, Bruce, why is that? What does the rubber duck mean to you? The Toby Spider-Man OG Xbox game was really fun, as I recall, but who knows if it'll hold up. That's the thing. You know, a lot of those games from our childhoods are like, they were fun at the time. Are they still fun? Hard to say. But I hope you can find a copy of it or find a way to play it somehow so you can find out if it holds up or not. Oh, there's one. There's one. We've got an ammonite here, but that's not ducky. There's one. Dang, there's 4 more ducks in this image somehow. Is this one? No. Oh, there's a little ducktail. DuckTales. Oh, where are the last 2 duckies? Oh, there's one. Gosh, some of these are getting really tough. Congrats on the 5 stream streak, Hollow Clips. Congrats. When ducks ruled the earth. I mean, ducks are descended from these great beasts, these magnificent beasts. Sargon says the T-Rex is missing its gastralia bones, and it's bothering me. Gastralia bones? Where do the gastralia bones reside? And its eye holes are filled in. Yeah, you're right about that. That's a little bit upsetting. Oh, it's okay, Blinken. I thought that was eyelash bonking me for no good reason, but it's okay. You're allowed to test out the bonking. You take it back. Oh, very kind. Thank you. That's exactly it. I assume it's eyelash punishing me. Oh man, Creator, I really gotta watch that. I really should. Sign in front of the globe. In front of the globe? Here? Oh, that's a duck. I didn't even recognize it. It's because he had a little monocle and a little mustache. I didn't recognize it. I thought it was an insect or something like that. I thought it was like a little insect in amber. Thank you, Steel Neko. That is very, very clever. A technique is called rubber ducking, ironically enough. You basically explain the issue out loud to the rubber duck. Okay, Bruce, yes, I have heard this before. And as you hear yourself organize the thoughts so you can articulate it to the duck, it helps you solve the problem. That was teasing at my memory. I have heard that before. I had just forgotten. Thank you for explaining. This game reminds me of Third Rock from the Sun, where Dick looks at a Where's Waldo book and finds Waldo so fast, just going like, there he is, there he is, there he is. It's not quite that easy. Oh, we've got people in this one. Dang, it's the first time we've seen people. Gastralia? Gastralia bones. Gastralia are like a second rib cage running along the belly. Okay, alright. Plastic dinosaurs are made from real dinosaurs. I see where you're going with that, Derpalord. I hate to be, well, actually, but more likely they're made from ancient algae or trees. Probably not actually ancient dinosaurs. Chances are. But yes, I see what you're getting at. I did. I absolutely got fooled by the classic mustache. This guy is attractive. I absolutely did. I did find the duck in disguise. Hey, that's why they call it that. You people. There you go. Thank you, Sargon. Backing me up on that. Ancient algae. Yo, what's up, Board Barbarian? How you doing? It's been a while. Haven't been able to see a stream forever. Hopping on Twitch soon. Excellent. We look forward to seeing you over there shortly. Was I excited for Marvel or Star Trek MTG cards? I must admit, I did not purchase any of either. I think they're potentially cool, I guess, but I feel like they've been just going totally ham with the crossovers lately, and I feel like it does make them a little less special when they do so many of them, you know? I think the Star Trek ones in particular could be cool. I'm not a huge Marvel guy, so those ones wouldn't interest me too much, but what about you, Poor Barbarian? Did you get any of them? Any of either of them? Yo, M. Lauda, what's up? What's up? How you doing? I forgot I used 25k points at some point to request a stream. I was mentioning that earlier in this stream. I still have it on the request list. We gotta do a BG3 stream by your request. And then I wasn't able to see it. I never did it. I've been waiting. We'll still do it. No, we haven't done it yet. It's still there waiting for you, M. Loudon. Next time you can make it out, let me know and we'll do it. Managed to get a collector's box of Star Trek pre-ordered. First collector's box ever. Nice. I hope you have fun cracking it open. Cracking some packs. Also, Nicoma has requested some mic scritches. We should definitely do that. Let's do those. Meanwhile, you guys can see if you can spot any more duckies in this picture. Oh man. Also, thank you for the cheer. Hello. Lionheart says, I for one love our intellectually nerdy fact discussions. Wouldn't be right if we let that slide. Boston Buck, I did not know that was happening. It will be the cinematic singularity. Cinematic singularity. Hey, how many of y'all have gone to see The Odyssey? And did you enjoy it? I still haven't gone to see it, but I'm looking forward to it. We were gonna go, my brother and I, this weekend, but we ended up not, so hopefully next weekend. Bottom left corner duck. Yep, still not go. You're correct. Sargon with a very important question to pose. Okay, so talking about crossovers, who wins in a fight? Kirk's Enterprise or Vader's Star Destroyer? I mean, Vader's Star Destroyer is like multiple kilometers long. I want to say like 20 kilometers. If we're talking about the Executor, like the Super Star Destroyer, that's a very large vessel. They're kind of different classes of ship. So I don't know. I think my money might be on the executor. That being said, all they had to do to take it out was crash into the bridge. So you know. And Loudon says, if you like the Odyssey movie, check out Epic the Musical on streaming platforms. It's a musical adaptation of the Odyssey. Super good. Oh, cool. Never heard of it. Attractive says, haven't seen it, but my brothers did. They liked it. I want to see the new Minions movie. Yes. Hi, cinema. Hey, that's, you know what, we like what we like. That's all good. All right, we've got one here, we've got one there. We're missing one more ducky. One more ducky. There it is. Bam. Gotcha. Waken Wiki says Epic the Musical is so good. There you go. We got another fan. Good shout out. Naga says, I think the Brent power of the Imperial Star Destroyer outclasses it. Boston Buck says, Vader clears, bro. Tappy Tap Tap says, last night my friend and I finished our BG3 playthrough that we started back in October 2024. Now that is an epic adventure. That's cool that you both hopefully managed to, you know, play through it together with the two of you that whole time. It can be tough to find the time to do something like that with someone. That's awesome. Congrats. M. Loudon says, pretty sure Star Destroyer just has lasers, no kind of a photon or quantum torpedoes. It might have proton torpedoes. It's got turbo lasers, has ion cannons. It might have other kinds of warheads. That's true. Also a full complement of TIE fighters. But Enterprise just shoots the bridge. Bingo bango, Kirk wins. That's right. Oh, man. Big Tasty McDonald's. Thank you very much. I appreciate that. Alright, let's do another one here. Creator says, I did not see the Odyssey yet, but I saw Obsession, which is incredible, but it's a rough movie, a horror / romance film made by YouTubers. Made a lot of money, and it's well deserved. I have heard good things about it. I probably will never watch it, but I've heard good things about it. That is true, Naga. You're right. There was a particular opening there, a weakness, if you will. I mean, the Death Star actually is probably terrible at fighting something like the Enterprise. It has many, many turbo lasers, but its big super laser that it uses to destroy planets, I don't think you could, like... Well, they do use it, the Death Star 2, they do use it to blow up a Mon Calamari cruiser at the Battle of Endor. But I feel like a Mon Cal cruiser is a lot bigger and slower than the Enterprise, so... You know. So many ducks in the trees. So many duckies. Are these... Like, look at all these fruits growing on all these trees. Oh, ducky there, ducky there. Ducky here. We're missing... Wow, we still have 7 more ducks. You kidding me? I don't see 7 more ducks. Yo, what's up, young doctor? How's it going? Welcome on in. There's one, there's one, there's one. There's one. Okay, we're missing 3 ducks. Okay, there's one. Duck in center left tree. Center left. Oh yeah, good spotting, good spotting. Blink of Firefly says, I'm just realizing I'm missing out on peach season. I haven't left my apartment much. Time to get some peaches. Millions of peaches. Peaches for me. Or for you. Yeah, fair enough, M. Loudon. Steel Neko says the Enterprise has already defeated giant kilometers long ship attacking him. They just needed whales. You know, I don't know. The Executor's just overwhelming. So left on the path? Left on the path. Did I already get it? I don't see a duck on the path, but could be missing it. Let's be real, Vin Diesel and his Dodge Challenger wins against both. The power of family. That's right. The Enterprise is a heavy cruiser, I suppose. In combat, I know they can separate the saucer section. Okay, I'm curious though. What are the stats? Just in terms of like size and armament. I need a summary of the Executor, Superstar Destroyer, and versus the Enterprise. What is Kirk's Enterprise? The Enterprise, whatever. Is it just the Enterprise? Between two bushes. Says Young Doctor. Between two bushes. Oh, good spotting. That was very sharp. That was very sharp. Hold on. Constellation class. Either 1701 or 1701A. Okay. Alright. Very good. Alright. Let's do one more, gang. Let's do one more. Oh, we got a beach scene, a classic beach scene. Let's go. Okay, we got a big sun. We got ducks on all the boats. We got ducks on the beach, in the hammock, in the floaty. We got ducks in the ropes, ducks with the picnic basket. We got ducks under umbrellas and in buckets and wearing little vacation hats. We got a very tiny duck right there. We got a duck at the snack bar. We got another duck at the snack bar. We got a duck tipped over right here. We've got got 4 more ducks to go. Okay, let me hide my face. And there's a duck in the castle, beside the castle. There's got to be some ducks down here, right? There's got to be more. I feel like this whole corner is empty of ducks, but there's no way that's correct. One in the window of the shack. Oh yeah, right up here. Good spotting, good spotting. Oh, Spaceballs is a classic Artractive, and of course there's a Spaceballs sequel in the works right now. Duck behind a volleyball pole, good spotting. We have one more duck to go. One more duck to go. Where the duck? Where the duck? Bottom of the shack. Bottom of the shack. Where? Oh, right there. Whoa, that was tricky. That was good. That was good. Good job, gang. I really wish we could just look at the images. I hope they add that mode in. I hope they do. Steel Neko says, people keep pointing out that the Millennium Falcon versus the Enterprise is your dealer's beat up van versus a Navy research ship. That's true. I mean, the Falcon versus the Enterprise, there's no contest there. I mean, the Falcon's great, but sorry. Yakin notices both Kirk and Picard are mostly known for being captains of the Enterprise of variants. This is true. Is Picard's Enterprise the Enterprise D? Is that correct? Constellation class. Constitution class. Got it. Got it. Bruce says, I would imagine that pound for pound, probably the Executor. Yes. But like you said, Star Wars vessels and stations have glaring design flaws that propagate catastrophe. It's true. It's just the way they're made. They're all built like that. Sorry, SNW? Still not go? The radar, sir. It appears to be jammed. Raspberry? No one gives a strawberry. I don't remember. Only one person dares give me the strawberry. Lone Star. Picard had the Enterprise D in the show and the E in some of the movies. Cool. Cool, cool, cool. I had a model, like a toy Enterprise D growing up. Oh, hey, Blinken and Peachy Mango both just redeemed Hydrate or Snack, just like same wavelength. I don't know what happened there. That's wild. My hydration tonight, as it were. Of course, I've been sipping the I'm Still Standing mango ale, which actually is really delightful. I've been quite enjoying this, but that's not my hydration. My hydration, Dr. Pepper Blackberry Zero, which is pretty good actually. I don't often F with Dr. Pepper, but this is not bad. I just had to try it out. I was curious. It's like, if you didn't tell me it was Dr. Pepper and it's supposed to be blackberry, it almost is a little bit like a grape soda, a little in a weird way. But like the end of it is unmistakably Dr. Pepper. I love Next Gen Yakinono, and I loved Next Gen growing up so much. I've gone back and I've rewatched like the first maybe 5 seasons, but I should go back and do a full rewatch one of these times. Blinken and Peachy Mango, thank you both for the hydration. And I feel like I didn't do enough mic scritches for Nakoma, so I'm gonna do a few more of those. Friends, Ducks in Disguise, cute little game. It's coming out on Steam tomorrow, so if you're interested, check it out. Complete with scams. I believe it's made by a pretty small little indie team. Looks like a pretty small team for sure. Small dev team. Again, I just got unsolicited a random email in my inbox dropping a key for this game. So shout out to the developer, who is Dino More Games, for sending over this key. Very kind of them. I appreciate it, because you know what? I had a good time with it tonight. It's obviously, it's a pretty light little game, but it's cozy, it's chill, it's nostalgic. It reminds me of some of those hidden object books that I would enjoy growing up, and it's clearly got a lot of heart. The art is well done. It would be nice to see the ability to go and revisit the full color images after you've completed each one, but again, perhaps they'll put that in the game. It's only still in pre-release, I guess, here. So, but yeah, go check it out on Steam if you like it. I don't know what it's gonna be priced at, but if it's something that you enjoy, these hidden object games, and you like the look of this, do go check it out. Ducks in Disguise on sale tomorrow. Once again, big thanks to Dino More for sending it over. It was raspberry. Okay, Bolos. I thought so, because that makes more sense. Because Lone Star would give him the raspberry. That checks out. That checks out. Spaceballs 2 coming next year. Mel Brooks still a threat. Spaceballs the lunchbox. Spaceballs the flamethrower. Yep. Truly classic. Truly classic. Grape soda? You're drinking my family. I'm sorry, Sargon. I'm so sorry. Hey, thanks for the rain, Dante. Thanks for the rain. I have not watched Invincible, Boston Buck. I have not. Peachy Mango, it looks like there's 24 levels. So we just burned through about 12 of them. So we're like halfway through the game. It's pretty light. It's not gonna last you super long. The replayability, obviously, pretty minimal. But it's cute. If it comes out and it's like $5, that seems like a great price for something like this, you know? It's good for an hour or two of just some cozy clicking. But again, I don't know what it's going to be priced at, but that would seem fair to me. Heck yeah, Where's Waldo mentioned Peachy Mango. Love those Where's Waldo books growing up. I never watched through Deep Space Nine, I have to admit out loud. Sometimes my granddad would have it on TV and I'd be like, this is boring. Where's my spaceships at? I liked the adventure of Next Gen. I thought that just being on a space station in DS9 was kind of boring. But in fairness, I was also like 7 or whatever, 8 years old or something. So I think if I were to go revisit DS9 now, I'd probably appreciate it much more. I know many people say it is excellent. Totally. I should probably go revisit it. Yes, please no spoilers. Thank you. Bolo says, not trying to be a hater, but we live in a world where Ducks in Disguise needs a beta release. This is technically, I call it a review copy, so it's like, it's a preview. If people like myself want to stream it like this. I assume it was fine for me to stream it here. They didn't say there was an embargo, so I just kind of went ahead and did it. I'm sure they don't mind. You know, Steel Neko, I don't mean to like sound like, well, actually, my inbox gets bombarded like with all kinds of like codes for all sorts of games on Steam, most of which I don't end up redeeming or playing because I don't think they're a good fit for the channel, or they just don't personally interest me. But like the attention economy is so rough these days for game developers, like trying to just break through the noise and like get any eyes on their game. They'll literally just shotgun out Steam keys to like thousands and thousands of streamers, YouTubers, like whatever, like any exposure is worth it for them. And so yeah, like daily there's different games in my inbox, and it's like in some ways it's like oh, I get all these free games in my inbox or whatever, but it's a matter of, can you give it the time, right? Can you devote the time? And it just turns out the Ducks in Disguise hit at the right time when I was thinking about like, hey, what are we gonna play on stream tonight? And it just showed up and it looked cute, so we played it, and it was cute. So Lionheart enjoys the mic scritches. Lionheart says, I actually balanced my PC's audio way to the right after a flu ruptured my eardrum, and 3 years with 3 surgeries before it was closed and began healing. That's gotta have been rough. That sounds really challenging. So hearing loss and damage, non-stop tinnitus, and now ear-to-ear ASMR only makes it evident just how much hearing loss I experienced. I'm sorry, Lionheart. That sucks. I do hope that there's, you know, over time you get some of that back. That's difficult. Dante, I hope you're enjoying those emotes. Yeah, Melbro, Brooks is unbelievable. I enjoyed Voyager when I was younger as well. Lincoln. I never watched all of it, but I enjoyed watching the first couple seasons while it was on TV, or while I was watching when they aired. Lionheart says, my community sat with me through that time and watched as I began playing stealth like thief by spinning in place to find where threats were coming from. That's gotta be so difficult, but also like, I'm glad you were able to adapt and still enjoy those games. Yeah, I really should go. I should watch DS9. Yo, Crans was, I don't even know how to pronounce that, but you know what? That's why you coming in? Why you coming in swinging, bro? You could choose to be a nice dude, but instead you're just being mean. I don't know why you do that. For what it's worth, I didn't buy most of these keyboards, I must admit. Almost every keyboard you see here, you can find a review for it on my channel, or a build on the channel. So this is the spoils of many years of YouTubing. So, but also no hate on people who want to buy a bunch of keyboards. You know? Everybody has their thing. I'm sure you, Cranspaw, whatever, spend a lot of dumb money on a lot of dumb stuff that you enjoy, and that's fine. That's totally okay. If you have the expendable income and you ain't hurting anybody, do what makes you happy, right? And for what it's worth, I have used every single one of these keyboards. Every single one. Yakanana says DS9 rules. The first 3 seasons suck, however, it gets better when Moore takes over. Also, Worf complains about how the station sucks too when he's first sent there. Like how they use Worf as a stand-in for the potential viewer like myself. That's very funny. Crad Spawns, you and I agree on one thing. Nobody gives a hoot is correct. Why is everyone on my Twitch? Sorry, what? I'm pretty sure you can see all the Twitch chat. Can you not? I'm pretty sure you can. Yo, Smitty, what's up? What's up? Yo, Candy, wow. I don't know if there's just like YouTube bot brigade, if this is Kranz whatever coming in on alt accounts, but that's very, very sad if that's the case. Thank you, Prothalassic, and thank you, Smitty. I assume it's just either bots or same person coming in with alts. I don't know. Alright, we're getting out of here. This is not... No, we're not doing that. We're not doing that. Y'all gotta be chill. Y'all gotta be cool. Y'all gotta be straight cool G's. Again, yeah, why you come in here choose to be mean? That's just sad. I'm scrolling up in the Twitch chat because I missed a bunch of that. That's right, Gremlins. Well, thank you nonetheless for hanging out there, Sargon. Dante, oh, that's my stomach. I better go get something to eat soon. I'm getting hungry. But Blinking Firefly says, I haven't been on Steam in so long. I should see if a game I played a demo of at PAX West a few years ago is out called I Need Space. That sounds familiar, but I haven't played it. I don't know. It sounds somewhat familiar though. Mr. Rogers Sweater, good to see you and welcome on in. Thank you, Lionheart. I appreciate that. And thank you, Artractive, also, for the kind words of support, y'all. You guys are awesome, and I appreciate you. Bruce says, if you want some good dramatic acting, Stargate Universe has Robert Carlyle, some elevated acting. Only 2 seasons, but man, is it good. The only Stargate I ever watched was, again, little bits and pieces when my granddad had it on TV. I have to admit, I was never a huge Stargate guy. But I'm sure there's some good stuff there. Exactly. We all spend money on dumb stuff sometimes, and it brings us joy, and that is okay. That is okay. Yo, what's up, Random Medical? Steel Neko says, I really liked your keyboard stream a couple weeks ago. Thank you, Steel Neko. Whack-a-bot. I know sometimes it's like playing whack-a-mole. It's true. It's true. That's right, Eyelash. The only one allowed to be mean is me, as a little treat. You've earned it, Eyelash. You've earned it. Oh my goodness. Yeah, sometimes the trolls just come out in force. Who knows why? I don't know. Sad, lonely people who need to bring others down to feel better about themselves, maybe. I'm not sure. But I appreciate y'all. I appreciate you, your positivity y'all bring. Yeah, I know. I mean, like, honestly, we have it really good in this community. Like, the trolling is kept to a minimum for the most part. Like, it's very rare that we actually have to deal with serious trolling here, so we're pretty lucky that way. Right, Prothalasic? Absolutely. Thank you, Lionheart. Also in YouTube chat, YouTube Lionheart. Smitty asked if Oblivion Remaster is worth buying. I really like it, but it is Oblivion, so you have to be ready to play a 20-year-old game. But if that sounds appealing to you, if you have nostalgia for Oblivion, I thought Oblivion Remastered was really well done. But that's me. I'm sorry, Clayton. I'm sorry the trolls got you. Oh dear. Yeah, no. That's right, just jealous. Jealous of the golden locks. Indeed. Alright, I'm Loudon. Thanks for being here. Have a great night. We will see you next time. And yeah, we'll coordinate for the BG3 stream for sure. Good to see you, I'm Loudon. Take care, my friend. The only slight aggression we get is Limit 77. And we just let that happen. It's part of the stream. It's part of the vibe now. Sargon says, as a professional internet troll myself, I'm constantly disappointed by these rank amateurs. Oh dear. You know, Boston Buck, I think if you want something more modern, Doom 2016 is a fantastic place to jump in. It's a very good game. It's a very good game. Hit him with the hair flip. That's right. Alright, gang. It's all good. It's all good. You guys are wonderful. Truly, you are so wonderful. You make this community what it is and have done so for years and years and years. And I'm so lucky and grateful to be able to come out here every Sunday, be myself, do what I enjoy, and have all of you here on board with me, supporting me, this channel and community, and each other. Oh my gosh. Now we've got the counter trolls going on in YouTube chat. Chancellor, holy cow, thank you. for the extremely positive messaging in the chat there. My goodness. I don't know what's happening. But yeah, there is some weirdness going on in the chat tonight. You're not wrong. Also, M. Loudon, thanks for the biddies. Oblivion summed up in 2 sentences between NPCs. Good morning, how's your day? I hate you, go away. That's the Oblivion experience. Oh man. Clarbus asks, how do I resist the urge to cut my hair? Currently growing the hair out, and every day I think of just cutting it off and going short again. Never really bothered me. I don't know. I just I don't know if it bothers you like physically. Maybe long hair is not for you. But if you want to have long hair, you like the way it looks, you like those vibes, like I don't know what to say other than just stick with it. And eventually it'll get to a point where it's more manageable. With anything, there's always an awkward in between phase where it's like it's not where you want it to be yet, like whether it's facial hair, hair on your head, whatever, and it just takes a while to come into its own, you know. And the awkward in between phase can definitely suck for sure. But I wish you luck with that, Clarbus. I wish you luck. Exactly, eyelash. Exactly. All right, friends. Truly, let's go find someone to raid. We were the very lucky recipients of some very awesome raids here today from friends of the channel, Lionheart, from DJ Kid Gorgeous, from Gia ASMR, some wonderful individuals. Please go check them out. Go support them and share the good vibes. Lionheart. Lionheart, that is too kind. Thank you so much for the super chat over on YouTube as well, Lionheart, making sure that no chat goes unpositive. That's not words. Lionheart, thank you. Thank you. We are truly lucky to have a really wonderful community here, y'all. Okay, who's streaming? Who's streaming right now? Let's go find some other folks doing some ASMR who I can go and visit. Let's go visit Serenico. Serenico is another awesome ASMR streamer who has been doing this for a dang long time. Super chill community, lots of good yapping, but very, very wonderful community as well. So let's go raid Serenico. Serenico. So if you are hanging out in the Twitch chat, all you gotta do is sit tight, and in a minute we will be heading on over to Serenico's channel. When you get over there, consider hitting that heart, supporting and following. I am sure that she would appreciate it very, very much. And feel free to let them know where you came from as well if you're subscribed. There is a very fun raid. I don't know what's going on over in the YouTube chat right now, but it's a lot of copy pasting. let's chill, Clayton. Yep. Let's do this. All right. Thanks again, friends. Thanks for being here. Thank you for being amazing. I'll be streaming again next Sunday, and I look very forward to seeing you there. Big shout out to our wonderful moderators. Thanks for everything you guys do, and I hope y'all have an amazing week. My pleasure, Blinken. Good night, Serena. Yo, John, we're heading off. Good night. Eyelash. Bye, guys. See you next